Good morning. Hello, welcome back to Three Counties FC. We got some resubs coming in. Sheeping, thank you for 24. Future Poll 5. Gambling 64. Leone 71. Outrageous from you lot. Good from you. Sheeping, I mean 2 years. Fair play. Future Poll 5 months. That's good. But 64 months and 71 months. How are we doing, everyone? We well? Are we ready for some Wyverns action? Are we ready for Derby Day? It is today, in a few games' time, when we are playing Worcester City, our big rivals, away from home. And do you know what? I feel like we should get straight into it today because I don't know how long I've got and we're going to make as much progress as we can because we have to play this Worcester game. First of all, how is everyone? We well? Are we good? Welcome in, Holmesy, over on the YouTube channel. Derby Day indeed. How you doing, Panuzzo? Let's see who we got here. Zach, Chaz, Mr. Life, Magic Ped, Ollie, Kokota, Future Poll, Mushroom Man, how are you, my friend? Parasite, how are you? Al Ray, Pringles here, Notflers here. All of the best ones, I reckon. I've had a Derby Day yesterday. Let's hope today will go better. Oh dear. That's not good news, does it? Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure it's going to. Have you seen this Worcester team? How you doing? Zigerman with the resub as well. That hasn't even popped up yet, but I've got there. It says it there, look. So I'm going to get with that one straight away. That's what I'm saying about it. Fair enough. We are live broadcasting from all channels before Liverpool can ruin my weekend. I mean, they already kind of have by losing 9 in 12, but still, you know what I mean? The tactical genius Sam Allardyce versus Blimpman Clayts. That's the one. Yes. How you doing, AJ? Welcome in, dude. Hope you're good. Let's go to here. Let's go to here where we can see the current situation. This is the Wyvern Three Counties universe. This is the current league table. We sit third after 14 games. Now, technically, I'm saying that we're actually second in this league because we've only played 14. Worcester City at the top of the table have only played 14. Whereas Spalding, they've snuck in there with their 16 games and their extra point to us, but 2 extra games. So I'm going to say we're going to go above them. And this is a title race between Worcester City, Sam Allardyce's Worcester City. Yep. Ridiculous, isn't it? They've also got all sorts going on. They've also just knocked out Hartlepool in the FA Cup, which, I mean, Hartlepool are in what league now? National Leagues. They've just knocked out National League opposition. I guess, actually, that kind of fits because we did that anyway, didn't we? How many games away is the Derby? It's a few games away from here, but we play, first of all, Stamford, Real Bedford, Sholing in the FA Trophy, Stourbridge, and I believe it's after this Stourbridge game. No. There's actually a few. We need to get through a lot of games, but maybe finishing on this one. We actually play Spalding afterwards. The rate that we get through games, I'm not too worried that today will be Derby Day, but we've got a bit of time until that point. Yes, as you will notice there. We've got Stamford, Real Bedford, Sholing, Stourbridge, Altrincham. In the FA Cup, by the way, we've drawn Altrincham of the National League again. I wonder if that gives us a chance, you know. FA Cup first round proper, by the way, because we knocked out Forest Green last time around. Brook Myers, is he the little secret hero of this save that is going under the radar a little bit? I've seen some comments on people watching the VOD saying, I'm a Brook Myers stan. And I wonder if you might be right. This guy is doing the business this year. Look at him. He's got 12 goals in 19 games. 9 goals, 9 assists in 14. That's outrageous. Acorn, thank you very much for the primer. I appreciate you. Ziegerman before, thank you for the tier 1 as well. Legends. Up to 119. Do you know what did I say? We'll listen to the Chucky song again if we get 200. Maybe we'll come up with a better reward if you hit 200 subs. Let me know for some ideas within reason. I'm not gonna dye my hair blonde or anything. That's ridiculous. But yeah, look, he's come in and he's been fantastic for us, Brook Myers. A real underrated hero, I think. Not tempted to bring in Frankie Bishop. Well, Frankie Bishop, unfortunately, is doing the absolute business for Worcester City this year. If we go to their squad, they're rocking this, which is just silly for what league wins? Southern League Premier Central. And they've got Dele Alli, who's got 12 goals, 10 assists. They've got Jaden Thompson-Brissett, 19 goals. They've got Frankie Bishop, 11 goals, 9 assists. He is silly good at 17 as well. So I am tempted to bring him in, but he wouldn't come, would he? So That's the problem with this, really. You finally got to your first stream. How you doing, Abstract? Welcome in, buddy. We're having fun with this save. I feel like I'm streaming more regularly. We're keeping it rolling. We're getting things like stream highlights out. It's good. Why are they so good? Well, Crispy Bacon, because we started the save. And I wanted there to be, although I didn't do most of the work, I wanted there to be... Oh, he's also got a transfer in place. He has, actually. We can't even buy him even if we wanted to. That is true. I wanted there to be competition. I didn't want it to be a breeze through. If you've ever done a lower league save in like a custom database, when you go down to tier 7, tier 8, tier 9, tier 10, who would be with me when they say that those first 4 or 5 seasons are literally just breezing through, winning pretty much every game? Because your recruitment, bringing in free players, is just so much better than the AIs. It becomes quite easy to win the leagues. It's now terribly difficult to win the leagues, even though we're in tier 7. So that's why Worcester City exists. And I think I'm all about the narratives, especially if you do the narratives and build your world before you start a save. I'm all about that because I think it's just fun, isn't it? It was all made in the pre-game editor, I see. All possible to be done, all easy to manipulate and do that before you start a game. If you are unsure on the pre-game editor, just try it, is what I'd say. It's really not as complicated as I think a lot of people will find it when they first click into it. Give it a go and I reckon you'll be able to do it. Spalding Even are better than 3 counties. Well, they're not better than 3 counties, are they? Let's be honest here. They played 2 extra games, Miss Alive. I mean, maybe they are and they end up being, but I'm not taking this league table as them thinking that they're better than us. They've got 1 extra point with 2 extra games. Come on. Most of them near their retirement time. Yeah, most of them are older. Yeah, for sure. But Worcester do also have pretty decent money, so they might be able to go and get better players in. That's how. Explain in tedious detail how this setup is done. The rest of us will wait. Yeah. Should we do that? Yeah. No, the pre-game editor, though, isn't that difficult. If you want to skip all of that and do this save, the database for this save is on the Patreon, the Claytreon. It is law that whenever I say the Patreon, I have to also call it the Claytreon. That is just the rule. You could go and download that and start this save. What you could go and do is download that database file and go and change the name of 3 counties to whatever you wanted to call it. And you could do it that way, perhaps, if you wanted to. The kits and the badges and everything like that are also on the Patreon if you wanted to go and do that. I believe it's on for the lowest, the smallest contribution will get you that stuff. So there's also loads of other stuff on there. And if you want more things like my tactic or my views and stuff, the Patreon is the place to go. Give me a message and I will do my best to send it to you because that's kind of what it's there for, really. Support me, but also try and let me give back to you for doing so. How's that for a pitch, right? Today, though, we should probably start to make some progress, shouldn't we, with some games being played. I think there's a little bit of other business in saying that I did actually manage, Leonie, you're going to be impressed with this. I did actually manage to update the emotes, and there should be a flare in there, although it is pretty wild and pretty orange, so I will tweak it. But there is a 3 counties flare now updated. I did it in the last 5 minutes. So I think for Derby Day, we needed flares. There is now some pyro to use in the chat should we be able to take the lead in that game. How does that sound? You did that quick. Well, I had it already done, but I just needed to turn it into an emote, basically. But yeah, there you go. That is going to be pretty popping in the chat, isn't it? I think we're going to have the same issues about that. We might need to dull it down a little bit. I will do that, Nopfler. But yeah, at the moment, it's not good. Oh, yeah, that needs changing as well, Leonie, because it's now... Because I've used Clayts Flare before, this is now Clayts Flares. So that's good, isn't it? Right, anyway, with all of that in mind, first, coffee. That's the most mum thing I've ever said, isn't it? But cheers, everybody. If you've got a coffee on this Sunday morning, if you're choosing to spend your Sunday mornings here, I appreciate you. If you're watching in the VOD, cheers to you as well. I appreciate you, you VOD watchers. If you're VOD watching right now, what should we get the VOD watchers to say, chat? We should get them to leave us a little comment to announce themselves as a VOD watcher. Maybe just say, hi, VOD watcher here. Cheers, though. I hope you're all good. I hope you've had a good weekend so far. I hope your team hasn't ruined your weekend. I hope that your team isn't Arsenal. How are you going? How are we doing? Have we given up on that Ember sponsorship? Well, I need a new one. So... I've used it so much that the bottoms come away. So brilliant piece of tech, but I think there is a shelf life on them. So maybe a new one, new and updated, and a new version of it. I would happily sponsor them, Gambling. That would work, wouldn't it? Hi, VOD watcher here. Well, not Flea, you've done that wrong. Cheers. Have you received your mug? No, not yet. Mug's on its way. Also, I guess we'll talk about this later, but the shirt is also on its way, Leonie. You know what I'm talking about. You had your 10-year graduation reunion this weekend. Great fun, feeling fatigued. That does sound like fun. Nice. Yeah, I do like a reunion. How was it? Was it weird? Was everyone just slightly like podgier and slightly beardier? That's kind of how I just imagine it's going to be. Who's in the Three Counties team? Anyone noticeable? Well, Crispy, here is that Three Counties team for you. We're going to go through it because we have a game at Stamford. I believe it is is it a home or away game at Stamford? Nobody knows. Put it on here. Just a little away, just a little home. There you go. Look, there's the thing that we were talking about, Ollie, when you were saying, I don't know if Ollie's even here yet, when Ollie was saying for the new player, most of the information is there. This doesn't tell me now whether we've got a home or away game, have we? And I think that is important, weirdly. We all meet up twice a year anyway. Ah, fair enough then. Yeah, that's cool. To be fair, James, my last weekend when I went away and we had that, I had an Airbnb stay, was with all my uni mates, but we're just mates, so it's not like a reunion necessarily. I thought you meant like a reunion where it was everybody went to it type of thing. You know how you see on like, it's very American, isn't it? I thought it was going to be more like that. Wasn't an awkward reunion thing. Fair enough. Where is Three Counties located? They are located. You need to go to the website. Crispy Bacon. No, they're located in Herefordshire, Gloucestershire, Worcestershire, and the meeting point of all three of those counties. That's where we live and we breathe. This is going to be the team. We've got Oliver Reaver in goal, Farsona, Johnson, Kinsella, although transfer news. What? No. Another one? No, there is some transfer news in that Vontae Williams. Do you remember him? Vontae Williams is actually interested in joining us now because he hasn't picked up a team for anybody else. And I'm thinking he just becomes a really good backup left back for us. At the moment, our left back and right back backups are the same player, Samuel Kager. This guy's got super pace. And the contract that I've offered him, I won't show you it because I don't want to ruin it, is £500 appearance fees on a non-contract. So he might end up going to Wingate in Finchley, but we might end up getting a very good left back who might be as good, maybe better than Kinsella. Will decide on that when it gets to it, but new player coming in hopefully as well. Yeah, sorry, it was just because it was 10 years we made a special thing of it. Did a quiz, went back to our old lecture theatres and SU. That's very cool, James. We went back to like the SU like a few years ago now. It's very weird that, isn't it? Very weird. If you like, we went to like an SU night out and it was very odd. We didn't stay very long because we were much too old for it. They do uni and high school reunions in America. Yeah, they're reunioning everything. That's hard to say. Use that Xmas meal for all my wife's uni friends from 96. They do it every year. We all get, what's that word? Alderton? Grayer and fatter each meetup. I mean, older. Yeah. We get older, grayer and fatter each meetup. It happens, doesn't it? It's just what happens. Couldn't bring ourselves to doing the SU night. Yeah, I don't think we would now, but a few years ago it felt like it was okay, but now it feels predatory. This is right. Let's get back to our team. Let's get ourselves into this game before we divulge. This is when we don't do the Twitch chat before we start the full stream. It just divulges into this. But YouTube, you're coming along with the chatting version of Clayts today. We will play some games though and play some Football Manager. I will promise you that because we've got progress to go and make. How you doing, Will? Hope you're good, my friend. Holmesy, you said the video you did with Tom Taylor was balling and my save, he's awful and signed for Northampton. Same. In all of my other saves, Holmesy, he's rubbish. In that particular save, outrageously good. I don't know. I must have a dynamic potential range and it just massively hit on that particular save. But yeah, it was weird, wasn't it? What are the odds on Frankie getting injured pre-derby? Hopefully high. Let's see. Right, the back four, Kinsella starts. I'm going to continue, I think, with Radojevic playing deeper. I have now set him to train deeper. Yes, he's training as a box-to-box playmaker because I actually think we've got a really good front four and it's a way to get all of the players into the team. I don't want to not start Flowers, Myers, Mooney and obviously Chucky. So I think we're going to go with just using Radojevic deeper because I actually think we're maybe weakest in DM anyway. So that's a bit of a decision I've made. I haven't played any more games off stream, by the way. This is the next game. So let's get into it, I think. That's going to be the team. Neto Teixeira, I think I do want to have on the bench. Maybe for senior. Forrester Cader. I think that's the way it's going to be. I'd like them to get rid of these grade players now that we've actually got... Maybe we just need a couple more players and there won't be grade out players in the squad. there. But let's see. How you doing, Aqua? Welcome in, buddy. Would you play 26 if you weren't a content creator? I find it so difficult just enjoying playing the game. I don't know. How am I supposed to answer that, Tobias? I haven't tried it, not as a content creator. I feel like you're like, I enjoy it, if that's what you mean. How you doing, Aqua? Hope you're good. Can we snap all of Worcester today? That's the plan. Yeah, we will put Get Stuck in on, I reckon. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, absolutely. More dynamics generally, Holmesy, is a really good thing for the game. I've said that for ages. I want there to be more that can happen. I guess there's just issues with things like licensing and stuff and real people being represented in the game. But I want people to like kick off and demand transfers and just quit being a footballer. And I want more dynamics happening in the whole save. I think it's just a better game if that happens. More randomness, right? Do you ever miss the KFC blow-up chair I won years ago? Butcher every day of my life. I hope it's treating you well. Every single day I miss that thing. Lenny misses it as well. How you doing, Juice? Hope you're good, my friend. Right, we've been on a good run lately. Here we go. We are indeed at home then, it seems, for this game. That is a throwback. That's really cool. There's the Stamford team. They've got players with photos everywhere except for up front with Toll. There's the league table. Here come the two teams. Very lovely pink Stamford kits. That's quite the look. And it's interesting that Reeva's also gone in goal for us wearing a pink kit considering what they're wearing. But we'll take it. Our kits are just beautiful, aren't they? I'd like us to wear our third kit at least once. We've worn the away kit a couple of times, haven't we? I'd like the third kit at least once. I don't know if I can turn that down. Chucky! Oh my word, what start? 16 seconds! And Chucky has given us the lead. You know what that means? Chucky goal! 16 seconds! Chucky. He's a star. He is flowers with the cross. Big rise from Chucky. Where? At the lane. And we see Chucky is his name. Well, that is an outrageously fast start. Have that, Worcester. You don't score goals that quickly, do you? Maybe. I don't know. Right, we've taken the lead. Very cool. I'm 200 hours in and loving it. Got attached to a few of my youth intake players. I got 15-year-old I've seen put him straight into my Liverpool team. He's been class. That is very cool, yeah. Like, I mean, we're just flogging a dead horse at this stage, aren't we? But it is possible to like this game. It's just one of those. It is, and like a lot of the time with anything, if you go into anything thinking you're going to hate it, you will. And if you go into anything looking for things that are bad, you'll find all the things that are bad. And that's not to say that there aren't issues and things. There are, but it is still possible to like the game. Myers, at least for me, and that's opinions. Post! How's Lenny today? He's good. He is here. I'll show you quickly. He is here, look. Little Lenny's having a little sleep in his usual spot. He loves it, doesn't he? Are there any English saves you'd recommend? You could do like... what would I recommend English-wise? If you want to start towards the top, Palace is a really fun save. They've got a really fun, exciting team with a really established, like, first 11. I think that helps with starting a new save. Maybe you could go to, like, Sheffield Wednesday or something and do a bit of a challenge in the Championship. Maybe that. How's Jack still liking cucumber? Loving cucumber. Yeah, I've got a video I need to show you, Leonie. He like, properly smiling, eating cucumber yesterday and winked at me. He was loving it that much. But yeah, he's good. All good. Although he didn't sleep great last night. We've all got very slight colds. Kat's actually ill for the first time in forever. She doesn't get ill very often, and she's letting everybody know about it. But it must be so ridiculous, like not sleeping and then also being ill. Yeah, scoring that earlier is so annoying for a fan. You're stuck in a queue for the turnstiles and you miss the only goal of the game. Yeah, it happens, doesn't it? And it also sets the game. Very often it sets the pattern of the game, like an early goal like that. Now it is just attack versus defense, and it can become quite stale sometimes because of an early goal. And when you've just missed that as a fan, you're like, cool, thanks for that. Great. You've been loving every minute. I love to hear that. I do. I hope people begin to like the game. I hope they continue to fix it. That's just kind of how I feel about it. I'm glad that you're enjoying it as well, Paul. That's cool to hear. Right. Half-time, 1-0 up. We have dominated Stamford. We've gone top of the league, by the way. Very technically, even though it's just because we played... No, we haven't. Worcester are back above us. I swear we were just there. Maybe I read that wrong. We are above Spalding, though, so there we go. We've had a lot of shots. Yeah, very dominant that half. It's been your first FM, and I have nothing to compare it to, so I've enjoyed it a lot. We had this conversation last time. I think that will be the case for a lot of people. If it is your first FM, I don't think you're going to be hating it or find all of the hate will make all that much sense, because you haven't got, like you say, you haven't got that thing to compare it to, have you? And if at that stage, if you're enjoying it, you're enjoying it. Maybe it's a live table and Worcester just scored at half time. Yeah, maybe. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I just read it wrong. I'm going to do that a lot, I think, where I read Worcester's results as ours because of historical reasons. We are not Worcester anymore. They're the enemy. Can't believe it. Chucky. Flowers over. My name is Christian. My name is Christian Machioka, and I searched up my name in the database. Apparently, I'm in it. Could you have a look? I play in the Victoria State League 1 in Australia. Well, Chris, we can have a look for sure. Do you fancy coming across to playing for 3 counties? Because we could use all the help we could get to beat Worcester. I'll have a look after the game. I don't know if I've got Australia players loaded, so I'm not feeling like it's going to be likely, but we'll definitely have a look. Lovely bit of play from Flowers, and he's going to win a penalty. Lovely dinking run into the box, and Chucky has the chance to make it too. From the spot. He missed his last one, didn't he? I don't want to over... He's missed this one. The keeper's caught it. Maybe we shouldn't have Chucky on pens. I'm not sure he's great at them. That's 2 really poor ones. Yeah. Some of the UI is a little annoying, I will say, but I can get over that. Oh, for sure, yeah. The things that don't work is really annoying. On my Everton save in the first season, Sunderland went down and I got Xhaka for 7 million and he carried my midfield for the rest of the second season. He's brilliant, isn't he? He's really good on the game. I mean, he's good in real life, but he's very good. If you were named Ronaldo Flowers, wouldn't you have Ronaldo on your shirt? Possibly, yeah. I think I've got 13 CA. Yeah, maybe we don't need you. Radojevic. Chucky looked offside, but he stayed on. Brook Myers scores another. Brook Myers scores again. Da, 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 da. Da, da. He scores goals, does Brook Myers. Is it a Chucky assist as well? I thought Chucky was offside, but no. Chucky, little pass inside. Brook Myers with the finish. Keeper can't keep it out despite getting a hand to it. 2-0. Even though we missed the pen. Yeah, he has really good stats all around, doesn't he? Granit Xhaka. I still sign myself in every save. I mean, yeah, for sure. For sure. It's like when you have a son. You play him even if they're rubbish. Yeah, if you're in the game, you'd be signing yourself every save for sure. Brook Myers not even celebrating. That's what he does. Does a postman celebrate when he delivers your letters? No, it's his job. You sound nasally. Hope you feel better. Thank you. I am pretty nasally. I need to have a coffee and I haven't long been awake, to be honest with you. And probably look very sleepy as well. I think I woke up at 9 and then started streaming at 10. So that'll be it. Yeah, I am pretty nasally at the moment. Sorry about the weird voice, but hopefully it's on the mend. Don't talk to me about Xhaka and Sunderland. Yeah, that was rough, wasn't it? Mooney! F Moons with the third. 3-0 to the counties. Come on. It's a nice bit of play by Kinsella. Let's boogie. Is Isak good in 26? Yes. Yeah. As you'd expect. Tyler Adams' goal was so good, by the way. I'm all about the actual technique on that goal. It's such a good goal for, I think, things that you wouldn't necessarily think about. The fact he's done that on the run and had to make such a quick decision on it. I love that goal from Adams. So good. It wasn't like your normal halfway goal where the ball's kind of stopped dead and you push it out and then you see the keeper off his line. He's miles off his line. It was on the run where a pass was on and he had to decide between the two at the same time. And then the keeper's not even that far off the line. It's very good. Very good. American baller, indeed. Make a video of the worst team in FM26. I'll play up top. Yeah, done. Fletcher Toll is a great name. Fletcher Toll has given them a goal. We don't have to pay clean sheet bonuses. It's actually a good thing. We are up to second in the league. It's a good win to kick things off today for 3 counties. Well done, the lads. What are we talking about? Worcester lot. Did they lose? Did they lose? No, they haven't played yet, I think, Ollie, right? We need to find all your viewers who are in the game. We actually do, don't we? We need to sign as many of them as possible. Yeah, I don't think they played yet. Take Chucky off pens. I think he is our best pen taker, though. He'll turn it around, surely, right? We play midweek against Real Bedford. Shoaling in the FA Trophy. I don't know what round that is of the FA Trophy. It is the... What's the best way of looking at rounds? This one. It's the first round. How many rounds are there? Loads. Okay. That sounds fun. Toby, Joachim, Christian. I just thought there was a point behind. Yeah. Make a team out of it. We could, couldn't we? How did Jack enjoy his broccoli the other day? And how was your vegan Thanksgiving? Great questions. Jack loved... No, that's not true. Jack did not like broccoli. Let me find you. I'm going to find you a screenshot of Jack's face eating broccoli. And then a screenshot of his... do you know what? I'll show you the video here, chat. I'll just show you on the screen. This is a screenshot of... This is his face eating broccoli. I'll just turn the brightness down so you can see it. He looks kind of scared whilst eating broccoli. That's... Oh no, that's his first cucumber. Didn't love broccoli, basically. Did love cucumber. Let me show you cucumber on there as a comparison. This is cucumber. A little wink. He likes it so much that he did a little wink. Loves it, look. Great video. So yeah, no, he's doing very well. He's doing very well with it. In fact, taken to eating way quicker than we thought we were going to. But yeah, really good. Vegan Thanksgiving. Not for me. Not for me. I didn't really like I just didn't love it. I'm not sure. It was nice. I'm not sure I can get behind the whole, and this might open up a bit of conversation. I'm not sure I can get behind the sweet potato with marshmallows on it. Like, it tastes nice, but I don't want to eat it. Is that fair? Already fake reactions for content creation. He'll go far. He's doing all right, isn't he? Yeah. And yeah, I kind of just missed like meat and like the dairy that would make everything taste nice, like butter that would make things taste nice, really. But I mean, it was nice. Like, they did a good job with it, but it just wasn't as good as what it could have been, maybe. So yeah, I don't know. And yeah, that was weird. Not a huge fan myself. Love a green bean casserole, though. We did have a green bean casserole. Again, though, if it was like, if I'd have made it, it would have been great. Like, it was vegan. It just wasn't quite as good. It was fine. Sweet potato with what on it? Yeah, Google it. What do they call it? What do you call that, by the way? The sweet potato with marshmallows on it. Is it like yams with marshmallow or something? Did you like the yams? Yeah, no. Well, no, that's not even true. Did I like it? Candied yams. Is that the name for it? There you go. Did I like it? Was I like, that's really sweet. Taste. If I was just eating this, it'd be all right. But I was then having that with gravy on it. I don't want marshmallows with gravy on it. And I won't have that anybody wants that. Weird. Night chat. We'll watch the vid tomorrow. Come on, TCFC. Good night, Will. I assume you're in New Zealand, so that makes sense. Americans have to make everything sweet. Yeah, maybe. Different palates, though, isn't it? So I get it. Well, I don't really get it. Actually, that's a lie. I don't get it. Yeah, no. But yeah, no, it was fine. It was a good night. Good evening. Right, Vontae Williams is indeed coming in. We're going to confirm a new signing today. We've also got some recommendations. Fankety Dabo. He's played at a level, right? Where did he end up playing? Coventry, yeah. Coventry, then to Forest Green, and then to Wraith Rovers. I feel like he's probably still quite good, right? Fankety Dabo. Recommended to us with a scouting rating of A. Could come in. I don't know if we need a right back, though. I wonder what he'd want. Who's he wanted by? Gillingham. He'd probably be quite good, wouldn't he? I can't deal with breakfast over there. I don't want dessert first. Yeah. It's like, oh, let's put loads of syrup on stuff. I actually think I want lots of savoury, to be honest, first thing in the morning. But again, it's just different cultures, isn't it? It's one of them. I'm American and that sounds awful. Have you never tried it, Juice? The candied yams. It's a Thanksgiving thing. I assume it's just for Thanksgiving. Yeah, he missed the penalties. Yeah, in the penalty in the playoff, he did, yeah. Josh Harrop as well. He's ex-United. He's in Baller League, right? Another one recommended to us. Was last playing for Cheltenham Town in League One, though. Last season? Yeah. No, season before last. You can have savoury pancakes. You can, yeah. I just don't think they do very often, do they? I don't know if I want to sign. Didn't we have Josh Harrop for our FC United, didn't we? There you go. Amari Miller as well. Where did you play? It feels like we've got some players being recommended to us that played at a decent level. He'd be good, I reckon. I know that he's not played loads of football, but he was at Leeds for ages, look. With an A-. I reckon he... maybe not. Those attributes don't look great. He's also 5'4". Do I recognise Amari Miller from anywhere? Maybe not. How you doing, Keeney? Welcome in. Get reinforcements in pre-derby. We could, couldn't we? I think we'll keep this going. What I did, by the way, is I just did some more transfer room ins. Right wing, right back, and DM. Just looking for star players, especially redoing these because they're going to be star players compared to the team that we've now got, rather than the team we used to have, which was no players. So these players should, in theory, be an upgrade on what we've actually got here. So we'll see. Pumpkin pie is solid. Yeah, we didn't have any pumpkin pie. That's, yeah. Cat made a crumble, though. It's delicious. Vegan, though. So it wasn't as good. Tell you what, Lioness's game last night was very fun. They played China, right? I didn't see what the score was. Not the best, but solid. What, pumpkin pie? Yeah, I think I've had pumpkin pie before. I think somebody brought it in. I used to work with a lot of, like, Canadians. So I think when they've got a different Thanksgiving Day, right? On their Canadian Thanksgiving Day, I think they brought in pumpkin pie. And it was nice. Great response from me, that. Do you like that? Yeah, it's in October. Yeah, there you go. And it was nice. 8-0 versus China, was it? Very cool. How you doing, Breezy? Welcome in, my friend. Are you ready for today? I'm going to be sending you some slander, mate. When Liverpool win 4-0. Yeah. Looking forward to beating Liverpool today is really what I mean. How you doing, Ghost Baby? Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, it's in October. Yeah, there you go. Right, let's pick a team. Now that we have Big Vontae in. Is Vontae better or worse than Kinsella? I think it's worth having both. But who is actually the better defender in here? I wasn't prepared for that level of hashtag banter. No, nor me. It wasn't me. I hated it. I'm sorry. Lewis Kinsella. There we go. There he is. It depends how much you buy into that idea that physicals are all here, really, isn't it? Because Vontae's got better physicals. If you just look underneath me there, look. The pace and the acceleration could make a massive deal. But Kinsella's basically better with everything else. Better dribbling, finishing, long shots. If we're dominant, I actually think Vontae might be better. Just because he's just pace and dribbling down the left-hand side to make things happen. And we know what wingers are kind of like. If we're needing to, like... If it's like a low block and we need to create something, it's probably Kinsella, isn't it? Let me put the camera back on. Where have we gone? There we are. Who's taller? Great point. Always a great point. Why have we got centimetres on? They're exactly the same, though. Exactly the same. I was actually planning on skipping the game today, but Liverpool's recent forms changed my mind. Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. Who weighs more? No, I will never know. Will we? How you doing, Belaya? Welcome in up the Wyverns, indeed. Cheers. Well, we could know. We could do our own research, couldn't we? Because they're real people. So we could work out, couldn't we? Right. I think, though, for this game particularly, we put Vontae on the bench because he's only just joined and doesn't have match sharpness anyway. We can maybe bring him in to give him some sharpness. I don't know who to go with. I don't love only having 5 subs, by the way. Second season, national... If we get up to the National League North-South, do we get 7 subs or is it still 5, chat? You'll probably know that. I might... I don't love bringing Forrester on, so I might just do that. Still 5. Game's gone. Get National League is 7. Can't wait for that. Right, let's go. Still finding it hard to settle in the area, by the way. Ulad Mahand, even though he's played all of our games. He's literally one of our only poor performers now as well, which is fun. Let's go with this team again. Keep it rolling. Keep it rocking. Mooney's not fully fit. Should probably take him off in the game, shouldn't I? But let's do it. We play Real Bedford. It's 7 IRL, but not sure in-game. Ooh. It should be if it's National League. National League is it's licensed, isn't it? So it should be correct. You'd hope. The game wouldn't get something wrong, would it? No way. All right, here we go. There's the Three Counties team. We wear white today, which is nice. We love our white away kits. Very cool indeed. I wish, here's a plea to the modders out there. I wish you could do keeper kits. Kind of jarring, isn't it, seeing them being so plain? It ruins like photos and trophy lifts and stuff when they've just got a plain kit on and you've got your lovely custom kit. Like, also, here you go, modders. I don't know who I'm talking to. Bassy boy, you here? Managerial, I want to mod their clothing as well. I want to put my actual clothing on me as the manager in game. Is that too much to ask? The thing is, one day, actually, it should be a thing, right? Like, there's so much more potential to be able to go and do stuff like that. Myers into Chucky, into Luka. Luka runs through. What a goal that is from Luka Radojevic. Parasite. What a goal from Luka Radojevic. It's actually a beauty. Get out of my head. Huh? What? I need the David. Oh, you both just said I need the David Seaman 96 shirt in the game. Guys, I've got an idea. Do you know what I really would want? I'd really want the David Seaman 96 shirt in the game. Imagine that. Does anyone agree? Yeah, a couple of people agree in the chat there, actually. Brooke Myers in behind. Lovely bit of jinking and weaving. Luka scores again. Radojevic. Ignore the man, drink Radojevic. Is he pulling? Does it say pulling all the chicks? Because if so, a little bit of gentle misogyny on a Sunday morning. And do you know what, Luka? He would do. Great idea, thank you. Pulling out the tricks. There's no mention of chicks. Harmless, really, yeah. If there's no mention of pulling the chicks, then you know what? Game's gone. You've gone woke, Parasite. No, yeah, fair enough. We probably should get the lyrics from me, shouldn't we? Also, because I've chucked a load of like crowd sounds over it. You can now not hear your enunciation as well, but it's all good. Can you mod the ball to make it not look like a volleyball? I believe you can, yeah. You must be able to, because you can do boots and stuff, and also different leagues have different balls. Like the Champions League ball is a thing, so you must be able to mod it, because otherwise how does the game do it, type of thing. You think I don't mind the ball? I think it looks quite cool. I like the ball. Pulling out the chicks, that wouldn't make sense. I thought it says pulling all the chicks. And do you know, if he does, fair play to him, all right? Let him live his life, is Luka. If he scores braces in the first 20 minutes for us. By the way, they did get a goal back. I didn't mention that because it was bad. That's close. Oh, my throat feels like it's got I've been eating like really real big sensations without chewing them. I feel like Bevo. No, that's not right. I've got a sore throat. That's what I'm trying to say. Have you tried honey tea? I need some honey tea, yeah. Also just Lemsip, to be honest. Penref! Okay, Chucky. Third time is a charm. Third time is a charm. If he misses this, we will actually change him, I think. Why is, also, Luka should probably be taking this. He's on 2. But Chucky's taken the ball. I like Chucky's blue boots today. They look cool, don't they? He scores! Don't worry about it. He was just playing us.
His name's Chucky.
He scored to give us a 3-1 lead as well, which is important.
Caleb, Chokwu, Emeka. He scores goals.
Yeah, it's the blue boots. I think you're right.
At the lane and easy. Chucky is his name.
Don't slut shame Luka. I would never. I would never. Oh, wow. He got 2 in 2 minutes as well. I didn't realise they were that close together. Right. Big header on for them. Reaver's not even bothered to pick it up. He's just passing it out. Love that. You probably talked about it earlier, Clayts, but where are you on the slot in, slot out spectrum? I haven't talked about it because I refuse to talk about football because it doesn't exist. But Liverpool haven't ruined my weekend yet. Flowers, what a goal this is going to be. What a goal that is from 3 counties, by the way. It's a beauty. A beauty. Look at the football. Intricate. One-touch football. Ronaldo Flowers slots it at the end. Absolutely lovely. That is. Ghost Beaver, I haven't talked about it, but on the slot thing, I do fear that he's sort of a dead man walking. Obviously, we'll have today and we'll see. I think the club will give him as much time as they feasibly feel like they can do. But if they lose today, I think the writing might be on the wall, to be honest. Just because, and it's not necessarily even his fault. This is how I feel about the Liverpool thing. There is loads of explaining reasons about why what's happened, and something that I don't think people are saying enough. I know people would mention the Jota thing. Obviously, that has a massive effect on things, but it's not the only reason. There's like the fact that they won the league last year, and there's this arrival fallacy of winning the league and achieving everything. To go again is really difficult. To go again in the circumstances of losing a teammate is even more difficult. But the thing that people aren't mentioning that is obviously going to happen, it's not just the turnover of players, it's that they never had to deal with the Klopp going, Slot replacing Klopp thing, really, because Slot came in and so seamlessly took over. There was never a having to get used to when the going gets tough thing with Slot, and now there is. We're just having the Klopp shadow happening just a season later. And I think that's the biggest thing here, is that suddenly now those players that have had years under Klopp and have had years where everything was going great, are now for the first time having a manager where things aren't going great who isn't Klopp. And they're like, I don't know. And even if that is a 2%, I'm not sure about this, that makes a huge difference to that squad. I think that's just what we're seeing here. I think it's just completely explainable, really, what's happening. But and on top of that, and this feels like excuses, but I don't think it is. There's loads of times they were just really unlucky. I think I talked about it before, but that Forest game, you end up losing it 3-0 deservedly. But for the first 5-10 minutes, Liverpool could have been at least a goal up, maybe two. They have one cleared off the line from McAllister. They take the lead there, and it's a completely different game. They go up the other end, Forest, and they score with their first attack, and you're 1-0 down, and suddenly it's, oh God, here we go again. It's just a completely different game, isn't it? Same with the PSV game. They play really well to get it at 1-1. From about 20, when they equalise, whatever the minute is they equalise, till half-time, Liverpool are great in that PSV game. If they go in 2-1, if they come in out the second half and don't concede after 37 seconds, it's also a different game. So it's unlucky, but also that is football, but it's just one of those. Do you think because it was so seamless, it's why Liverpool fans haven't grown as attached to Slot and that it's been like 16 months? Maybe. I don't know. I think a lot of Liverpool fans are really attached to Slot, but also are quite pragmatic. I think the ones who are sensible football fans are also just like pragmatic about it. I think you need to like a lot of them, the ones that you'll see that are like Slot out immediately and are just horrible children, are the ones who are online, and it just isn't the case. I think if you ask any fan that actually goes to the game, they love that bloke, because just ask them about how good it felt when they beat Spurs 5-1 last year and won the league. So it's like it's the classic thing of like online fans a little bit as well. No one could see no one could see Konate turning into Roger Johnson. Like that's also another bit of random stuff. The Real Madrid stuff for Konate's clearly had an effect. And he's turned into a terrible defender this year. And Kirkez just turning up and not being a very good footballer. Like, that was loads of people that complain about the recruitment. Not one Liverpool fan wasn't completely on board with signing Milos Kirkez in the summer. It was the most obvious transfer. It was a good transfer, right, on paper, and he's just turned up, and I think it's his temperament more than anything. It's just one of those where it's like he's just trying too hard, isn't he? Trying too hard, and just it's been one of those that he hasn't had the time to transition because they've been in a bit of a rush to replace Robertson because Robertson was a bit old now. That's 4-2, but I think we should still be okay here. We'll see. So why doesn't he play Gomez instead? Playing him and Salah every game when they're in terrible form is part of his issue. I think because he can't trust that Gomez is fit every game. I'm not disagreeing. This is why I don't get into it, because people just take what you say and turn it into an argument of like, I feel like this, so you should feel like this. I've not said how I feel about anything. And it just becomes mind-numbing because it's like, I don't mean that, but also you're taking it one way. He was replying to me, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, okay, but it still takes the point, but yeah, fair. I don't want it to be a discussion because I just don't, yeah, people don't actually take what you're saying. They take what they want to hear and turn it into an argument, which is why it's just boring, to be honest. But yeah, fair enough. Not particularly you then, AD, all good. That's 4-3. I think we need to concentrate. Stop making me talk about Liverpool, chat. Look. So in conclusion, Anjin, done, yeah. Things would be, but yeah, I guess maybe he wanted Gay and they didn't get it done type of thing, so that's not on him either. But yeah, I agree. I don't know why he keeps playing Konate. It's one of those. Maybe because he hasn't got other defenders, really. And Gomez if he's not fit. Let's do a sub or two, because it's 4-3 and we might throw away a pretty big lead here. How do you doing, Hug? Welcome in, dude. Oh, good idea. Again, that's probably me taking your thing the wrong way because it's written down in text form, isn't it? So you're all good, all good. Anyway. I've had that enough with this game. Me too, Breezy. Me too. Let's try and get fresh legs on here. Ulad Mahan for Neto to Shearer. Let's move Chucky wide for... No, Myers is the one that injured, isn't he? Let's move Chucky wide for Myers. And bring on Kada. I wanted to get Mooney off, but I don't think I can. Instead, let's do Kinsella for Vontae Williams for some pace down the left-hand side. Yeah, that's a good thing, though, I think, Parasite. That's true. Again, we're not doing this, but can you surely you can answer that yourself, Ben, right? If Gomez isn't fully fit, why is he on the bench? Like, who else is going to be? They've got no other defenders, Ben. Like, that's why. You can answer your own question here, surely. My tree is up, but I'm not allowed to touch the Christmas sweets and biscuits yet. Seems unfair. I might do trees early this year. I also think we get a proper tree in here, chat. What do you reckon? Like, if it's... I don't know if it'll work there, but if we move that tree, that plant, the tree can go there and kind of be in shot, which would be quite nice. What do you reckon? It is nearly December, so by December we can... Luca! Oh, that would have been a great hat-trick, by the way. We've got 10 to play to hold on to a 4-3 lead here. Come on. Just in my tree, exhausting with a 3-year-old. Yeah, fair. That sounds good. I mean, a 1-year-old won't be so bad, but he will probably try and grab stuff. They've got a corner. This is it. Cleared away by Johnson. Vontae Williams is there. This is where we signed him for his pace look. Look how far. Keeper's out. It's a debut goal for Vontae Williams on the break. I didn't even notice the keeper was out. Vontae Williams, he might have to start. That's outrageous. It's an outrageous goal. Get in. We are going to win the game. 5-3. He does brilliantly to take the touch here and also beat his man, look. Then the keeper's trying to get back. And Vontae Williams just puts it in. Beautiful finish. A tree would be awesome. Yeah, I think so. We'll do that. We'll do that. I was wondering maybe you could do it on like the second cam as well. Like somewhere. Oh, that's frozen. So maybe not. It's gone off. What? When was that? And why am I looking so gormless, by the way? I think it's gone off. What's the number thing you would only eat during the Christmas season? For me, chocolate-covered cherries. Oh, I don't know. You can always buy a real tree for a £5 on Christmas Eve. You can, that's true. I'm not sure I want to do that, but yeah. What are your tree? If you celebrate Christmas, what are your tree rules? When does your tree go up? When does your tree have to come down? Looks like a pic of a YouTuber in a new article. It does, doesn't it? I might have ruined it now. I might have turned it back on and off, but no, it's still there. YouTuber Clayts. This is what I do. Come bring the news around to take a photo of me YouTubering. That's exactly what's happening here. Look. Why do I look like that? Right. Does this come back? No. Oh no, it does. There we go. This is what it should look like with actual. I can actually smile in this one. Right. Anyway, let's go. 1st of December for tree going up. The mother put the tree up yesterday. I think as I get older, I think I would have used to say it's woke if you put your tree up when it's not December. But I think as I've got older, I'm sort of all for it, you know. New program cover. Start of December. I think 1st of December is the day that you should put your tree up. For me now, personally. No earlier than the 11th of December going up. It comes down on the 6th of Jan. Yeah, Epiphany. Yeah. I see like the 12 days of Christmas stuff, isn't it? It's like 12 days up, 12 days down, 12 days afterwards type of thing, and then it comes down. Just wait until the wee man gets into Christmas and you're putting up on the day after Halloween. I mean, there might be that, yeah. I think I'm kind of here for that, you know. I think I might go really Christmas heavy with Jack. Like, why not? Like, it's so magical, isn't it? Like, all of your, like, most magical memories are so often Christmas related, right? You only get one first Christmas. You do. The thing is, I don't think he's going to care for Christmas number 1, is he? What do you reckon the first Christmas is, age-wise, where they're, like, properly into it and it's, like, properly magical? We went to, like, a lights show thing the other day, and he liked a few of the lights, but basically slept on me as we carried him around, and then we got to the gift shop at the end, and there were some lights and stuff in there, and he loved them. So that's great. 3 or 4. Do babies even remember anything at this age? Yeah, I don't know. Based on my nephew this year, 2.5. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. Tree goes up when the neighbours put their lights up, comes down on the 2nd of Jan. Yeah, does anyone have, like, what's the hard and fast, like, the hard rule when it has to come down by? 3 and 4 when they're at nursery and it's all about Christmas and Santa. That helps for sure. Yeah, that's true. Some people just love Christmas. Nothing wrong with that. No, it's true. It's all good. I think as I've got older and less cynical, maybe, or more cynical, I don't know. 6th of Jan, is that like it has to be done? Is that what was it called? Epiphany? Is that what somebody said? 6 is when the Magi got to Bethlehem. There you go. If it's still up by Feb, I'm not talking to you anymore. I mean, I could go with that, yeah. Also, if it's still up, I guess if it's a real tree, it has to come down by then because all of the needles have shed anyway, basically. And it starts to look a bit not very nice. If it's a fake tree, I guess you don't have that problem. And if you've got a real tree that lasts that long, then you are rich. Last year, I couldn't be asked taking the tree down, so I moved it to the back corner of the living room. Can't be seen from outside, and it came down in March. Keeney. I saw today, by the way, Keeney, and I thought of you. I'm going to see if I can find it. I'm going to see if I can find it for you, because I saw something that exists in the world that I think immediately I found it. Tell me that you don't need this in your house. That is a large Iron Brew Light battery-powered Scottish soft drink. It's an LED light for Iron Brew. £14.95, that is. Tell me that you don't need that. Put that up instead of a tree, I reckon. That'd be tremendous here. Yeah, I thought so. It's weird how quickly I found that on my phone then as well. I take mine down 2nd of Jan any longer and it's crazy. Just me, maybe. Yeah. I'm always like, I love do you know the thing where you walk down in the morning and the lights are on the tree? If I come down first, I always put them on so that like Cat can come down and the lights are on. That is nice, isn't it? It's just nice. Now I want it, yeah. Would it shock you if I said I was drinking it just now? It wouldn't, but it shouldn't it? You shouldn't be drinking Iron Brew before 11 a.m. Like, from a dental hygiene point of view, you should stop. Do they do Gaudi outdoor home decorations for Christmas in the UK too? They do, Parasite, yeah. I'd say it's probably less of a thing, but you definitely do. Some houses go crazy with their outdoor home decorations, and all I can think, genuinely, I walk past and just think, energy bill, outrageous. Why? Do teeth care about the time? No, but it just means that's true. Fair enough. I guess it does. Yeah, maybe not. You probably shouldn't be just drinking that. It's not good though, is it? It's horrible because I have a real tree and the needles are horrible. Can't be bothered with the cleanup. Yeah. I mean, I'm brewed just now. Celtic kick off at midday, so I'll be on the beer at 11:30. Fair enough, right? Let's make a change for Sholing and the FA Trophy. I'm looking at the squad. Radojevic is knackered, so I'm going to play Neto Teixeira, even though he played great last game. Also going to give Myers a bit of a rest for maybe play Flowers right and then bring in Forrester. It's a cup game. Do I care so much about this cup? It'd be nice to win some cups, wouldn't it? But I'm going to give these guys a full rest, I reckon. Iron Brew is a great hangover drink. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Future. Appreciate you. By the way, on the YouTubes, I haven't said this yet. 26 likes so far. Let's get that to 50 now, and then 100 by the end of the stream. Does that sound fair? I think that's fair. Right, let's go with... Who should we do? Let's go with these guys. Let's play Vontae. Let's give him a start. He actually is technically, look, according to our coaches, better than Kinsella. So he's got 1 goal in 1. Maybe he's really good. I'm going to start him. Mooney's also tired. Have I got anyone who can play then? Not really. Some houses have tacky decorations in the UK. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm sure that happens in the US as well, though. Defo less deco on houses these days. Bit of a shame. Yeah, I feel like it was a bit of a trend, wasn't it? For people to try and like outdo their neighbours. Although I went to a garden centre the other week. Last week. That's an old man saying, isn't it? And the amount of like outdoor lights that were in there on sale was a bit overwhelming, honestly. I am so sorry. Like and subscribe and bookmark and delete all of your other bookmarks. Agreed. Right, we are playing Feyenoord in today's Get No It Up. We are playing Scholing FC, I want to say. They've got... I think that Falevi plays Baller League. Or did last year, maybe. Been listening whilst painting the bathroom ceiling, hearing people talk about Liverpool and trying not to think about Wolves. Yeah, Tom, I'm sorry. It could always be worse, couldn't it? Do you know Liverpool can go 2 points off City today if they win? They won't win, so it doesn't bear thinking about. But they could actually be like 5th or something, right? If they win today, which is just silly. It is a really silly league table, except for the fact that Arsenal are just going to romp it. Absolutely romp it. Why would you jinx it like that? I don't think it's me jinxing it, to be honest. I will say, by the way, if you look at Liverpool's form in the Premier League, every other game has been lost. 1 game has been won. That was the game I went to. So, I don't think I'm the jinx, to be honest. If Arsenal win today, should we just call it? Yeah. Yeah. It's basically last season, isn't it? To be fair, whenever teams are in a rut and need a win, West Ham are the team to play. Yeah. I just know it's just going to be rotten. Like that Jared Bowen 2nd-minute goal is going to hit like absolute crack for the hate watchers. Morning, Clayts. Hope you and the family well. Just want to say hi. How are you? VR Hot Laps. Hope you're good, my friend. Tashira shoots. Of course he does. That's what they do from there. Hit the post. Liverpool are 7 off City, so they win and they go 4 off City. Okay. Is that right? I knew it was close. Maybe it's 4 rather than 2. Do they go 2 off top 4 or something? Maybe that's what it is. Palace United in an hour. Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? I actually need to do my team for that. Now that a team's out for that, aren't they? I need to do my fan tracks team for today. I'm gonna have to do that whilst this game is going on. Hey, Team Stays. Hope you're good. Forest fan here. Come in peace. Fair enough. Fair enough. I hope you're enjoying yourself after last week. Arsenal won't win the league. Their bot will go again. City will win the league. Do you reckon, Keeney? I just don't see it. City lose too many games. I know they won yesterday. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, City won yesterday, didn't they? They nearly didn't, though, did they? City just are looking like they're going to lose too many games, I think. And Arsenal won't lose games. That's the thing. It won't be pretty at times, but they won't lose games. Good effort off the post. Sunderland top 4 is mad. It is, isn't it? It's pretty cool, really. Right. Team sheet for Palace United. Have we got Munoz Lacroix in? Yes. Does Wharton play? Yes. That's important for me. And then it's just Bruno for United, and I assume he's starting. He is. Questions, I suppose. Have I got players in the other teams? Let me check. Do I play Adam Wharton or do I risk... Any Brighton fans here? Does Diego Gomez play for Brighton? There's a lot of mid, isn't there? There really is in the Premier League this year. What order are team sheets in? I was just looking at the lineups on BBC Sports. So we're 1-0 down. Joe Rabbits has scored. Maybe because I'm not paying enough attention, but Joe Rabbits has given them the lead. Right. I was going to make subs, but it's the first half. That's not great. Me, I'm a Brighton fan. Does Diego Gomez play? Oh, sorry. Wasn't he FPL top scorer a few weeks? He was, yeah. I'm not talking FPL, to be fair, here, because I don't care about FPL. But fan track, so I'm all on it. But he was, yeah. He was also rubbish last week in terms of scoring. Yeah, City won yesterday in the end. Foden last min. I triple captain Haaland. I also don't want to talk about FPL really. Wow. Yeah, not the game for you. I've got Haaland in my fan tracks team as well. All right. We are 1-0 down. They're defending very well. Vontae Williams has been our best player, though. We've been probably the better team. Don't necessarily deserve to be losing, so maybe not changes just yet. He's in and out of the squad. We do rotate a lot. Yeah. It's whether I just bank it and go with... He can be outrageous sometimes if he plays. You haven't filled me with too much faith there to go with him. Any more Brighton fans who can tell me he's definitely going to start? Chucky! Flowers has missed it. I think he plays a fair bit. He's played the last few. Since he's come in, he's played all of them. But they do also rotate quite a lot, don't they? I've got a conspiracy about one of the guys in my FPL league. He's in his 50s and has said he's against people just copying Twitter tips. Yet he triple captained Haaland tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yesterday? Interesting. So he's definitely copying people. Minter is the guy from Brighton that's fixed in the team. Yeah. I don't have Minter though, do I? Hesketh for 2. We're 2-0 down. We're going out. Right. Time for changes because they've hit us twice on the break pretty much. And we're playing terribly. And I didn't put the good players on the bench, did I? We're going to do Cader for Flowers and move Chucky wide. We haven't really got loads else we can do. I might do Burnett on in midfield as well, I guess. My wife's uncle is 71 has just this year started FPL. That's fun. Foden pulled you out of the mire, yeah. Right. I've got until 11:30, chat, to decide on Wharton or Diego Gomez. And then I'm pretty confident on everybody else playing. Because what I can do is just... Wharton is a banker. Just doesn't get me things like take-ons and stuff. So I play a Fun Tracks league and it's done on categories. So you win based on how many categories you win against your opponent. So things like successful dribbles... Jules won, that type of thing. Mooney, 2-1, back in the game. Vontae Williams assist. Game on. He's running to the circle with the ball. Vontae Williams down the left. I'd like to not go out the cup, but I don't think it's the end of the world if we do. Mooney, good header. Wharton for that probably. Diego Gomez gets more points in that particular game than Wharton usually. And Wharton plays United. It's just whether Diego Gomez is actually going to play. This would lose our unbeaten streak, yeah. But we're not going to. Because we're going to score an equaliser here. Vontae Williams is just going to shoot himself. He's put it over. Probably shouldn't have shot yourself. You're getting sacked in the morning, yeah. Maybe. I haven't really got another change, have I? I've got Sendel's White to come on at right back. We know what he can do. Oh, they might score again here. Weirdly good on, like, taking their chances. Do you have it away? Chucky. Go on, then. Go and do some magic down this right-hand side and get us the equaliser. Find. Cader in the middle. It's over. He's offside anyway. Offside anyway. Who do you think will win the Qatar Qatar GP? Max? I don't know. I don't know how qualifying's gone or anything. I have no context to tell you. Who's on pole? Tell me who's going to win it, because usually before the race you know who's going to win it. I did see someone talking about it saying it might actually be a decent race though. So Lando. I was worried about playing Forest, the Sean Dyche aura. If it was Forest with Ange, I'd have more of a chance. Oh, for sure, yeah. Forest form has been great under Dyche. Really good. I like pretty favourable fixtures, including Liverpool, but yeah, very good form. Right, we've had an injury to Forrester. which means a change. I reckon Vontae Williams left wing isn't the worst shout here, though. We'll do Kinsella on. We've got 4 minutes to try and find an equaliser. We don't find an equaliser. We are out of the cup. We've lost the game. And that's okay. But it's a bit disappointing at the same time. Vontae Williams was great, though, at least. In a... Not him. In a... Oh, he's gone left wing there. As a small bit of solace in that defeat. Less games to play. Is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. Will Ange ever manage in the Prem again? I don't know. It was a weird decision to go to Forest, wasn't it? Strange one. If you bet on Verstappen every race, you'll do well. Well, I guess less so this year, though. But yeah. Going to win the championship if he does. Lando wins it today if he wins the race, does he? That's fun. Ange to Liverpool soon. I mean, no. It's not going to happen, is it? My least favourite thing about this game right now might be that your bench is sometimes out of order when making subs. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? It is annoying. Right. In the league, Worcester have won a game and they are... No, they haven't. They are still a game behind us. We play them in 4 games' time. The big derby is on the horizon. Before that, though, we've got now an important game against Stourbridge at home. Stourbridge are... Where are Stourbridge in the league? They're 9th. Altrincham in the FA Cup, which is a massive game for us. And then one more game in the league before... Oh, look, some more players. Are any of these any good? C, B, B, C. Cool. No, is the answer. Would be a gap greater than... He would win it. Lando would win it today if he does it. That's quite cool. That was a long unbeaten streak. What was it like? Over 10 games? I can tell you, actually. Yeah, we were unbeaten in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I got to 12 there. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I mean, yeah, 21 games, I think. It's the first loss of forever for us. But it is in the cup. What league is Sholing in? They're in the same level. Are they doing well in their league? They are 3rd in their league. So they're a decent team. They play in like Weymouth's league, look. Gloucester play in this league, to be fair. Also, how did you get signed Chuck Wemiko? He looks like 7th division. The best year. How is he only a squad player level? It's Caleb Chuck Wemiko rather than Carney, if that's what you're wondering, Wojtinho. But also because we started with him, he's a save hero. He's the one player we had at the club when we began. How much you missed? Subway, you've missed a couple of games. We did just lose in the FA Trophy. We've won a couple of games in the league. That's kind of where we're at, really. We won a game 5-3. Yeah, we've just kind of been chatting, really, this morning. It's been good. We're at, what, an hour and 15 in-ish? Basically, Clayts wanted to use this song again. I mean, there is that, yeah. Right, Nicholson's gone there. I wonder if we go here. Do you remember, like, that winger that we had? No, I think Caleb's playing. I don't think he's a free agent at the start of the game, Chukwemeka. He's playing in, like, Switzerland, I think. He's playing for Bellinzona in the Swiss Challenge League. And barely so. So he's not, like, playing at a high level anyway. But yeah, he's obviously quite good. What was I looking at? I wanted to look at recruitment. You know, some of those players that we were going for on a free transfer. Are any of them now interested in joining us now that we've got into the season a bit? Let's get rid of DM on here. And just see players like Edwin Anderson. Do you remember he was asking him just for too much money? I don't even know if we need him really now. Because we've kind of got a really established set of wingers. Like, who does he actually play instead of? Is he even that good? He looks quite good. Do we want to bring him in? Well, to be fair, is he even interested? And what is his wage demands now? I suppose we can actually... He's got an agent. What does his agent say? See, he's now affordable. 460 to 600 a week. A+ priority. I could ask him to bring down those wage demands as well. He's half Austrian like Brother Y in the Switzerland. That's why Chucky's playing there, yeah. You have to load all English players in advanced options, otherwise he doesn't exist in the game. There you go. That's for Chucky, by the way. Abstract. I'll probably stream until about To be honest, 12:30-ish. 12:30. We'll see. I don't know. I'm always, it's one's usually the aim, but also depends on because Kat's ill. So we'll see if she texts me saying she needs me until then. But it's chill about 12:30. Probably past the kickoff of the United game, which is another reason. If people want to go and watch that, then we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see. Was just no real plan. We'll see how things go. Might be even longer. Right. I need to make my decision on Diego Gomez or Wharton, don't I? Morning. How you doing, Pav? You're doing the tree. Love that. We were talking about that earlier. What do you think, chat? Do we go for Elliot? No, not Elliot Anderson. Edwin Anderson. Does he get a work permit? I don't want to spend 20k on a player that's not going to get a work permit as well. Did it say it there? Does it say in a scout report? Doesn't mention a work permit anywhere, does it? He doesn't. Do we know that for sure, though? I know somebody said it last time. It kind of, there's no, in cons it doesn't say anything. You tried him already. No, I don't think we ever got, I don't think it was him. That was somebody else. I don't think we ever got him because he wanted 1,900 a week until like this time that I've tried him. I'm pretty sure. I think somebody might have said that he doesn't get one. Is it worth that? He's really good. Is it worth that though? He's leading National League ability. That's 2 divisions above us. He has potential championship standard. Now, obviously, take that with a pinch of salt. But our scout is actually quite good. It's Hans Gruber. He's actually a very good scout look. I think we try for him. We can do it from here. That's fun. Important player. Wants to play as a winger. I might promise him that, even though... do I promise him that? He might want more money if I do... I'm going to promise him it and then just upset him basically with it. And we'll deal with that later. Because I want to bring his wage demands down. Oh, we can't afford it anyway. Right, that answers that question. We can't afford him anyway. Unless, do we do a non-contract and then give him... No, I can only add £1. Do we have any money to use? Okay, that answers the question. Apologies for wasting everybody's time. Can I... No, we can't move any money. Unless I can move scouting budget in, which I can't. So... There you go. 20 quid a week. Yeah. The bad guy from Die Hard. Exactly. Nah, it is on your 6. The name Hans Gruber comes from us once signing a striker in the Hereford save called Peter Gruber, who we nicknamed Hans based on the guy from Die Hard. And he had a sound, and when he scored it would just go Hans. So now he's like a save hero. And that's why we've now got a scout called Hans Gruber. It makes sense. Can you add the work permit filter in your shortlist to see if you'll get one or not? Yes and no, Parasite. In that I could, but it's only whether we've scouted them. So I'd need to scout them first and then do it too. But yeah, I guess I could to check whether he could have it or not. That would make sense. What I should do is shortlist players and then check and then apply that filter to that shortlist, shouldn't I? That's what I should do. King Howells, 5:15 a.m. in Chicago. Very cool. Hello to Chi-Town. That's a weird thing to say from a British guy in Devon, isn't it? I hope you're good though, King Howells. Appreciate you being here. Hi, mate. Can you help me? I want to sell a player, but I don't know what percentage I get after selling him. Where can I look at the percentage thing? If you go to recruitment, if you go to recruitment budgets, if you click on this here, there is a way. How do you do that? Click onto available budget and it says it here. Look, 100% of transfer revenue is made available. Yours will tell you your percentage here. Chi-Town, not Shite Town. Come on. Yeah, there you go. That's how you see percentages. Right, we have a game. It's Stourbridge. Forrester can't play, but that's okay because he doesn't usually play anyway. Let's bring Radojevic back into the midfield. Let's go with that as a team. Vontae Williams, I think I'm going to start him again. I like him. He's good. Neto to Shearer on the bench there. That's the bench, I think, as well. To be fair, it's kind of both. Fair. Right. Are we ready? Stourbridge in the league. I'm hoping that Worcester are playing at the same time as us, by the way, because it's kind of annoying that they're a game behind. Let's go to this anyway. We need to bounce back after our first ever defeat. I'm going to get a water. I've got one. They're right here. Viva la Stourbridge. No, Jay Shy. Don't be ridiculous. I assume that's local to you then. There's our team. Chucky captains it from the front. Luca and Ulad Mahand in our midfield. Oh, hang on. 9 more likes. Chat, please like the stream. Is that for 50? Please like the stream. We need to get 100, really. Minimum. Okay. We are underway. Are they wearing leggings? It's so cold. Hang on. I think we've got players wearing leggings. Blue ones. I didn't know that they even existed. How cool is that? How cool is that? You got Ronaldo Flowers, look, wearing some blue leggings in game. And these players got red ones. Underlayers exist, yeah. Blimp mode. But like, leggings. Who's that? Luca's got them on as well, look. The fact I can recognise the players by their faces is actually quite cool. The game has gone. This is who you want. If my centre-backs wear leggings, get them out the team. That's quite Sean Dyche, but get them out the team. I'm already a little bit concerned that our centre-back, the big man Johnson, is wearing gloves. I'm not having it. How cold can it possibly be? Gloves. You're supposed to be the big centre-back. At least you're not wearing leggings. Vontae Williams doesn't wear leggings. Good lad. Does Chucky's wearing leggings? Right. This is a crime. This is a crime. Chucky is wearing leggings, short sleeves, and gloves. That is a crime. I hate that. Why do you wear short sleeves and gloves? Do you have just cold little fingers, do you, mate? Cold little tootsies? Ridiculous. Wear your long sleeves if you're cold. That's Kieran T in it, yeah. Oh, look, there's a base layer. A yellow base layer from Brook Myers. I like that look. That looks cool. It is cool to see more little like customizations of the players. Very cool. Poor bloke's just got bad circulation in his hands. He's got Reynolds, hasn't he? That's probably what it is. To be honest, we have to let him off. He is a fashionista as well as Chucky. How can I might make it, chat. Are we all in that Chucky should wear Chucky on the back of his shirt, not Chukwemeka, so that it fits better than this? Do we have full agreement that that is something that I should look into trying to make happen? Because I think you can. And when I say I think you can, I think Pav will be able to make that a thing. Are we in on that for Chucky being on the shirt? Anyway, we're in blimp mode a little bit, but let's see. Let's play. Let's go on a run with a... Let's try and follow the ball completely. Look at this spider cam. I'm terrible at this. Don't make me a camera operator. Not Fleur. How's your seizures? Oh, he can't talk. He's having a seizure. Right. Flowers is in behind. Finish it. Cleared. Sure. Right. Let me go off this now. Let's go dynamic sideline for today, I reckon. You're okay with that? Cool. Will it work if you just change his nickname? Possibly, yeah. I think there is a thing, though, in the editor where you can change shirt name. I think so. Pav will be able to confirm it. How's your seizures is a mental question. It really is, isn't it? Especially... Oh, he is having one, actually. Luca, with the free kick, hits the... Oh, my word, have hit the bar anyway. He's hit the wall and it then hit the bar. How you doing, Parasite? How you doing, Parasite? Enjoy, Parasite. We will have fun. We'll have fun listening to your chant, I'm sure, if Luca can score some more goals. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. Vontae, down the left-hand side. Kind of like the dynamic cam. It's really cool, isn't it? Someone asked, by the way, Hoodoo, sorry. It's a mod. If you search FM26 free cam, you'll find the mod. It's very easy to install and then pretty easy to use as well. Mooney, F-Moons, 1-0 to the Counties. Up the Wyverns. Goal for us. Come on. It's a lovely goal. It's a classic FM26 goal. Down the wing, cut inside, shoot yourself and score. Outside the boot. I'm not even sure it was. Just smashed it far corner. Look at that. Notflu's having his seizures. He's putting his he's putting his flair into the chat. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff all round. Come on. What is the Worcester drawing? That means... Oh, it's only us and Worcester playing right now. That means we're top as it stands. Ronaldo Flowers. Luca. I like this team that we've built. I like the way that we know the players quite well already. Or at least I do, anyway. Stop the count. Exactly. That has to be offside. He was on. Just one ball forward and they've caught us there a little bit. I think I'm going to put Wharton in. I think I'm going to bottle it a little bit and go Wharton just because he's guaranteed to play. Also, Arsenal fans, does Madueke play today? As in, does he start? I don't think he does, but does he? Chucky! 2-0! Chucky scores!
His name's Chucky.
No assist, don't need one.
He's a star. He is Caleb Chuck.
It's a lovely through ball from Boone.
He scores goals
Where?
at the lane and easy. Chucky is his name.
How's that not assist? I guess because it came off their defender, didn't it? Should be his assist, though. Maybe like a 10% chance. I only asked that because some of the... You know, you look at like lineup predictors for like fantasy football and stuff. A few of them had Madueke starting. I thought that seems unlikely, but he did come on and score, didn't he? I guess it's whether he starts him left side instead of Trossard or Martinelli, but I don't think so myself. Isn't there a Boots mod as well? I know Bassie's working on the 3D crowds and stadiums. I've got the Boots mod on. I've got the free version of it. There is loads that you can pay for that have like loads of boots. There's a few that are in the game that I've got in here. Like those white Adidas ones. These boots you will notice will be slightly different to the ones you've got in your game. So I put the free one in. I think it's too new. Yeah, maybe. If he's not our best player with those leggings and gloves, he'd be gone. Maybe, yeah. There's a chance with Trossard injury, but I'd go for Martinelli of the two. Yeah. Just an interesting one because I've got Madueke on my bench that I could... If Arsenal played the first game today, I'd go with him if I knew he was going to play. But because you know the lineup of the first game of the day, and you can make changes up until half an hour before the first game. So I can like... That's why I'm going to put Wharton in because I know he's playing. But Gomez can just do crazy things. I'm going to regret it if Gomez goes crazy now, but it's one of those, isn't it? Maybe they'll play Madueke because it's Chelsea. Yeah, there is that. Right, 2-0 up. Davies is on a run for them and is going to have it saved by Reaver. Reaver's been solid, actually, in goal, hasn't he? We're a little bit worried about his one balance, but he's been a good keeper for us. Half-time, 2-0 against Stourbridge, and we are creeping ever closer to that Worcester City derby day, aren't we? Only if Arteta was not a cold-blooded dictator and cared about rival. Yeah, maybe. Okay, who are my subs going to be today, maybe? Who was I looking at thinking that they are knackered? Tell Luka Radovic, shoot less often. Never. We need his one sitter missed every game, don't we? West. They've had chances, actually, Stourbridge. This could be a goal. It's a good run. Over. You had Reaver and he was diabolical. Yeah, I can see why he might be. But he's been all right for us. I've not had any real issues with him. They got Tom Solanke. Is that actually his name? Oh my word, it actually is. It actually is. I was not expecting that. Right, let's do... Who's tired? Vontae for Kinsella, because he's a good sub for him. Vontae Williams again, by the way. 7.09. That's good. Yeah, there might be famous last words about the keeper. Let's do Cader on. We'll go... I want to get Brook Myers off because he's a bit tired. We'll put Chucky wide right, Cader on up front. Arteta and cold-blooded dictator was not a sentence I expected today. It was one for me, to be fair. Dominic Solanke, exactly. We've given it away. I don't like the pressure that they are putting on us here. We do have that 2-goal cushion, but it becomes a bit nervy if they score... I was going to say now, but they didn't. It becomes a bit nervy if they score soon. And highlights are rolling in. We don't look completely infallible, do we? That loss against Sholing and a few games, even that 5-3 today, it looked like we're not completely dominant in the way that I'd like us to be. That's going to be a goal. There's Tyrone Barnett to score. Half an hour to play. I said it become nervy. It's become nervy. I'm scared. I'm scared and nervy. It's a good goal, that. Hangs it up to the back post. I'm excited to get to the National League and National League North-South as well, because then you get other teams wearing proper kits, which is quite fun. Okay, let's do another 10 or so. Worcester are winning, so we've gone back down to second. I'd like to see who scored that goal. Is it possible? No, unless somebody saw it pop up. Need to restart the game to reset the luck modifier. Yeah, maybe. 15 to play. Highlight for us, Kinsella corner. This could be a nice little cushion. Headed away by Portman. Why is there a midday kickoff on a Sunday as well? It's so silly. Radojevic, Luka into Charlie Farr. Crosses, going to be a goal for Kader. Sol Kader scores a very important goal for us. The striker sub, moving Chucky wide. Chucky not really involved, but it gives us the goal. Good play by Mooney winning that header. Then good play here by, is it Flowers and Kinsella? I think oh no, it's Charlie Farr, isn't it? Yeah, it's Luca and Farr, so it's the other side. Farr does well to get down. I thought he was going to win a penalty here, but he got his cross in, and it's a nice little finish. Strokes it. 2-3-1. Johnny, not really, no, to be honest. Any advice on stopping your team straight passing to my opponents on set pieces, throw into the worst? I don't really have that, but I guess just play around and tweak with what you've got your set pieces doing. So I've not really had that. Chucky has got himself into a shooting position. He's missed. Good chance. Should have probably scored there. I'm going to do one more change for the last 10, I think. Bring on maybe Luca off Teixeira for legs. Mooney, though, could make sure here. Oh, good save, keeper. Set piece been one that I've not really had much success with. I've not seen... No, same, really. They've not been bad, and I feel like we don't defend them badly, but we don't score many goals from them either, do we? It's just a bit of a meh. Andre Ayew has made it 2-0 Worcester, by the way, which is a silly sentence. If they score here, it could be a pretty scary end to this game. Booed. He's going to get his pass into Davies. Into West. He's hit the bar. Is he going to drop in? What are you doing? Why? Why have you headed it in, Kinsella? There's no need. What a ridiculous goal to concede. Funny, innit? No! Look at him. Look at him with his head in his hands. Obviously head in his hands. Right, I'm going to have to make subs now because he's done that. I want to take him off. Charlie Farr's knackered. I haven't got a right back, though. Let's do Ulad Mahan for Neto Teixeira. I'm scared we're going to blow this now. There's a highlight starting as well. What a ridiculous own goal that is. So he just wanted a goal and got confused. It was a bullet header from him. Flowers is going to score anyway, is he? No, he's going to pass it. Kader. Mooney. We're going to score anyway. It's 4-2. What a silly football team. Vontae has to start now. I agree. This is a nice little extra pass. Kader's very cultured, isn't he? He doesn't seem panicked at all. He's very Berbatov. He stroked home his goal, and then he takes the touch and passes it there as well. Beautiful. Goal of the season. Outrageous. Outrageous. We are going to win. Worcester also win. There might even be more ridiculousness happening before the end of this as well. That own goal was on purpose. It did seem like it, didn't it? A bit of a protest of some kind. Mooney. Look at him. He's Berbatov. Chucky. He's going to find Kader and it's going to be another one for him. No, he's going to go alone, isn't he? What on earth is that finish? I'm not sure about the technique on that, Chucky. Right. 4-2. Final score. We win. And we are close to Derby Day now, right, aren't we? Address the team. Nice work, everybody. Well done. Ridiculous game of football. We are 1 point behind Worcester. They do still have that game in hand. They've won 6 straight. Ridiculous. They're the leading goal scorers. They've scored 45 goals in 16 matches. That's scary, isn't it, really? Who scored their goals in that game? Andre Ayew and Andre Ayew scored twice. Frankie Bishop assist. Yeah, it is that Andre Ayew, by the way, whoever asked. Yep, 35 years old, but plays for Worcester now. Terrifying. Also noticed that I've not been able to get to 100 goals a season consistently like before. Interesting. Let's go. Farrell Johnson is looking a little bit unfit. We play the FA Cup game, then Sudbury, then Worcester. So 3 games to go until that. 3-0 win against them, do you reckon? Right. Fionn Mooney performing much better than average. He has been very good. Kinsella's also now banned, so he was not going to play anyway because he just headed the ball into his own net for no reason. You got 90 once or twice, but mostly it's been 80. They're unhappy with Freddie Wilcox's loan, but that's okay. I don't think they can recall him until January anyway. Same with Tom Senior. I don't think we need to worry about that. Oops. How many likes are we on YouTube? 50. Right, you're halfway there. Please and thank you. All right, follow up on your interest there. I can't. I don't have any money. Okay. Let's go. FA Cup. No, is this FA Cup? Yeah, it is, right? This is the FA. Yeah, Altrincham. Massive game then. This could give us, because if we get a lucky draw, if we get through this, we could genuinely play Premier League opposition. If we win this game and then get lucky. Lurking as I walk to Tesco will be like listening to radio broadcast of the match at World Chaz. I'll do it the same as well. And I'll announce everything that's happening. Right, we've got a... That's annoying. Brooke Myers cannot play. I think I know what I want to do. It's probably to move Mooney left. Luca into... Oh my word, he's 5 stars as 10. That's come a long way. And then do... To share it into the midfield, I think. You put Burnett on the bench. We've got 7 subs for this one. You put Tom Senior on the bench and you put Kager on the bench. I think is what we do for it. Ulad Mahand and Neto Teixeira, the same team other than that, except Mooney's now wide and Luca plays as 10. Neto Teixeira can't play. So Burnett then. Not the end of the world. And I guess we put a greyed out guy on the bench because we haven't got enough players otherwise. Great. FA Cup, first round proper. Altrincham. We all know he's going to miss multiple sitters. Oh, yes. Yes, we do. How you doing, Neutral? Hope you're good. That will definitely happen. That's the Altrincham team. Do we recognise any of these players? Not really. I don't think so. They are a National League team, though, aren't they? So I'm going to say we're the underdogs. How you doing, Neutral? I've said that already, but hi again. Oh, it'd be nice to win this, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be good to win this? Luca in at the 10. Maybe he makes magic happen. Yeah, that's what I mean. Look, how nice does it now look when you play teams that have proper kits as well as your team? When we get to the National League South, North, sorry, that's going to be us, isn't it? Here we go. Vontae Williams underway. FA Cup game. These are 2 divisions higher than us. But we've beaten Forest Green previously. We can do this if we play well. Mooney into Vontae Williams, but cut out. We've won the ball back here. We've started well here. Away from home as well, remember. Chucky. Ulad Mahand. Ronaldo Flowers. It's good football. Can he find someone? Luca shot blocked. He probably would have missed it anyway, and that would have been the sitter. But shot blocked. Close. I've got Leighton Baines. They haven't really. It's Lewis Baines, I want to say. Burnett. I'm doing the radio broadcast, by the way. Can you give me a lower league team to use, please? How lower league? Do you want to use a database? If you want to do just a normal lower league, do Hereford. Flowers. Luca. Again deflected. I'm not counting that as the sitter. But he's had 2 good chances in there. Both have been blocked. Crazy. 15 played. We've been just about the better team, and not loads has happened. Chance now for Altrincham. Reed to swing it in. Headed away. Oh my word, what an effort that is. He's hit the bar. It's actually a really good save from Reaver. Tips it onto the bar. What an effort. That was a bit like Kudus' volley yesterday, wasn't it? 20 minutes. Close game. Maybe you can draw some inspiration by other people's saves, R6. Let's have it in the chat. What saves are people doing at the moment? If it's an obscure one, say what league it's in as well. Let's see if we can inspire each other. Rushden and Diamonds, there's a team for you, yeah. Bristol City for you, Tobes, nice. Good save from Fionn Mooney's shot. Chance. Leonie's doing the wood, of course. Have you signed anybody that we'd know with Boreham Wood? Any save heroes? I need to check Nia Kirby, actually, don't I? Roskilde in Denmark, very cool. Unemployed start, but began with Eastbourne Borough, very cool. Atlas FC in Mexico, that's fun. I feel like they're going to have nice kits, aren't they? Rapid Bucharest in Romania, cool. Not yet, trying to keep the team from the real lads for season 1, that makes sense. Yeah, Breeze, I've seen that you're doing West Ham ladies, that's fun. Very cool. Champions of Europe now. We've conceded a penalty, haven't we? Was that Ronaldo Flowers? Yeah, it was. Flowers with the foul. We've conceded a penalty to Altrincham. We need some big heroics from Oliver Reaver here. Pray for Reaver. Crawford to take. Oh, I thought he'd saved it. I thought he'd saved it. It went down the middle. We trail against the team 2 divisions higher than us, which is always going to happen. Has it been a good turnout? Because we get the money, don't we, for the gate. I thought he'd saved this, but it went down the middle. Yeah, he was nowhere near saving it. Not even close. Salisbury Hutch, nice. Who did spot? It doesn't matter. Managed to sign Falcao. That's very cool. I signed Falcao for Swansea in like a when I first got the game. The first save I did, just to like test the game. Basically, I signed Falcao for Swansea. Weird. That's cool though. Flowers for an equaliser. Make up for the penalty conceded. He does. And he's onside. Luca assist. Ronaldo Flowers. Equaliser. Come on. I thought he was off the way that he wasn't really celebrating. But no, it's a good turn out of his body. He conceded the penalty, but he finds the finish to make it 1-1. Big goal. When's the Worcester game? After this, there's one more after this, Bacon, and then it's the Worcester game. That's some real flower power. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, that's true. It's awkward going into work if you've sold everyone. That's true. Do you tell them about how your save's going? That's fun. Vontae Williams tries to burst through the gap. It comes to Mooney. Can we get ourselves in front here before half-time? Ball towards... Oh, my God! Chucky's got a bicycle kick! What a goal that is! Play the song! What a goal from Chucky!
His name's Chucky.
We lead!
He's a star.
Oh, my word!
He is Caleb.
Stop! We need better replays of this. How do I do it?
He scores goals.
I can't. What a goal! Zoom in!
Chucky is his name.
Oh, it's outrageous! Caleb Chukwuemeka, and of course it's him. Of course it is. What a goal. We lead. I want to watch it again. We're going to watch it again at half-time and get... Well, I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to get a good clip of that with free cam, don't we? Can I watch it again at half-time? I can click it, it says, but I don't know if it's actually going to load it. Do you know what? I won't break it. What a goal that is, though. Get Ronaldo back in his box. Have that. That deserved the song again. It kind of did, didn't it? That's so cool. Miss Life, you're doing Llantwit Major AFC in Wales. Very cool. Used to imported your FM24 save into 26, Spennymoor Town. Very cool. Nice. Chucky is a star. You have Burkham as your assistant. You know FM thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is an FM thing. All right, we lead here. There's half an hour to play. What subs do I do to try and make sure that we win this game? What a performance, by the way. 1-0 down to dominating on the stats. This is cool. 20 to play now. I'm going to do subs because that midfield pairing isn't filling me with too much. I'll tell you what we could do. Do we have a 10 that can come on? Mooney could go in there and we could bring... I'll tell you what we're going to do. I've got a plan. Luca's going to go and play defensive midfield. Because I think then he's playing well and it helps. We'll bring Mooney into the middle. We'll move Chucky wide and play Flowers on that side. And we'll bring Solcader on as our change. CR7 actually got taught by Ronaldo Flowers how to bicycle kick. I mean, yeah. Chucky scored it, but still, yeah. What a goal that is. I need to get like a clip of it. Why is everyone dead? It's because we play every few days and they've not got amazing stamina. And we've put a lot in. That's why. This is every game. It's what we kind of have to contend with a little bit. Let's do Wilcox on to more fresh legs in that midfield. Let's also do... Who have I got to use? That'll kind of tell me this, won't it? I think that's all we're going to do. Maybe Kager on for who's most tired. I'm going to leave it, you know. I know they're tired, but I'm going to leave it. There's 5 to play. We're also going to go... Oops. I did that wrong. I didn't mean cautious. Let's go balanced first and foremost. And then we'll do another change where... Let's not do that. Another change where we're going to go time wasting. Then maybe I will do a sub just to waste more time. We've got added time. A minute and added time to play. Let's do Charlie Fart for Kager. To try and waste here to knock out another National League team. If we can do it, we're into the second round of the FA Cup. What a turnaround that is. What a win that is. Oh my word. A goal fit to win any game has won a massive game for us. Caleb Chukwuemeka's bicycle kick has just taken us to the second round of the FA Cup. Oh my word. I'm going to come out of the game so that we can go back into the game to watch that goal again. Because I feel like it deserves it. Outrageous. Flowers shines, but Chucky scored an unbelievable goal. Can I click on the game? Is it because it's only just happened? Do you know what I'm going to do? Just going to save it first in case I break things. The game is running pretty smoothly for me, Bark. That's without any mods for that type of thing either. So yeah, no, it's all good. Right, here we go. Chucky bicycle kick up close and personal, I think, is necessary right now. I assume this is it. Let's go free cam. This is probably it, but we get loads of... Yeah, no, this is it, look. Was it from a corner? Was it just from across? We need a view from about... there. Right, there he is, look, chat. Let me just lower us down a little bit. How do I do that? There. That's the angle, isn't it? Yeah, I saved it, so we're all good. That's the angle. The ball is not yet coming in. We'll look at when it comes in here. Mooney's cross. Chucky. Oh, my words. Oh, my words. If we go back 10. Let's slow it down. I think I can slow it down here. Yeah. Drone cam it. Oh my God. Cold from Chucky. It looks so chilled. This is how he celebrates it, by the way. Like this. Just a little bow and arrow. As if it's nothing. So good. It's so good. That's very cool. Very cool indeed. Right, we've now got AFC Sudbury. We're into... Oh, when's the draw? I'd like to actually watch that draw. If we have a look at the FA Cup, there will be... We'll see who's actually gone out now. So some big teams will be out of this competition at this stage. Some like League 2, League 1 teams will be out. And we've got the chance now as it goes... Oh, my camera's going to go off, by the way. I need to... what am I going to do about that, actually? I need to open the door. One sec, chap. I can listen. I can hear Cat singing Bare Necessities. Not as easy for me to change the batteries on the cam now. I don't know why it's so hot in there. We might have to be camless just for a minute whilst that cools down. I wonder if I could do a little thing here. Did Worcester get through? That's actually a good point. Let me check. Are they still in? I think they are, aren't they? They did. They beat Southend. Worcester are through. They are. We might play them. Imagine we played them in the FA Cup, by the way. Imagine. I'm just going to turn the cam off for a second. It will be back soon. Anybody, it's just, it needs time to cool down. And then we'll be back. We'll just carry on like this for a minute. We've got Sudbury next. Hopefully you can still hear me. I know you can. I can see that you can. Need a mod that brings the tactics screen from Sky Sports. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? There. All right. What a goal. What a moment. So cool. In a big game as well against a team better than us. I should rest the players, shouldn't I? When's Sudbury? I've actually got a few days. Let's rest the team. What about side cam? Yeah, I was thinking. I just haven't got it set up so that it goes at the bottom. Like if I go here, I could maybe add it. You can't see it, but it's kind of a bit of live admin. Let me try it. Let me try it. Hello? Hello? It should be coming through any second. There's side cam. If I put that on here, where does that... Oh, it kind of works. It kind of actually does work. All right, we'll have side cam for a minute. I'm kind of facing the wrong way, but until the other camera comes back, you can have side cam. How's that? In fact, if I go on this side, it actually makes a bit of sense whilst we're not in a game, doesn't it? All right. I didn't realize it was going to fit into... I thought I'd have to resize it so that it would fit into the frame, but it actually it works. It takes on the other sizing from the other camera, so it's all good. Good one from beyond. Well done. It's arty. It's very arty, isn't it? If I turned it a bit more, it's almost like you can see what I'm seeing on the screen. Look. How arty is that? You can now see me looking at Football Manager in the corner whilst also seeing Football Manager. It's very arty. I quite like it. You can kind of see my room a bit as well. We can put the United game on up there and watch the United game through this as well. It's very meta. It's actually quite a cool... it's quite a cool shot, really, isn't it? Like with the mic streamer POV, yeah. Also, this is on a tripod, this camera, so I can actually move it a lot more as well. So if I wanted to, like, move it about, I can. I want to use it to do, like, intros. I think just having a... Very meta, yeah. Having, like more interesting angles on YouTube videos, I think is just fun. Put your stream on the screen. If I put the stream up there too, and then if I green screen myself and put the stream behind me in the room as well... Yeah, I like this though. It's cool. Only kind of works this side, because if I go this side, it's like I'm not looking at the game. It's like the complete wrong way, isn't it? No, I like it. It's cool. Right, we have a game. It is against Sudbury. Sudbury are... I have no idea how they're doing, but we've... Did I rest the team? I don't think I did rest the team. I clicked on it and then didn't do it, did I? But let's pick a team for this now. We have back down to 5 subs. So, Neto to Shearer back. Brooke Myers returns. So that means... Let's put Luca back in the midfield. Brooke Myers back in. Like that. And then... Kinsella's out. Wilcox out. Kager. I think that's now... I don't want 2 centre-backs on this. So maybe Kager comes onto the bench. And then we go... Like that, I think. Or should I be doing a rotated team in this game because we play Worcester next? Put the camera in the middle of the screen. If I put the camera massive and then put FM tiny, or should I just do this full screen and you watch the game through this here? Look, take the keeper off. I could do. It's kind of pointless having it, but it's kind of also. Should I risk it? You can see me doing it. Look, it's there. This is how you have to watch the game now. I'm doing changes, but it's just sort of blurred in the background. Jesus. Excuse me. Cheers. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. And then we will rest the team before we play Worcester. Who's your fave three counties player at the moment? That's a good question, Hugo. I think right now it has to be Chucky just based on that goal that he just scored. But I'd say over the course of the season, it's probably Luca or Brooke Myers. I really like our centre-back partnership as well. Vontae Williams seems to be good too. I'm struggling with a bit. Reaver, I think we maybe will have to upgrade. Far, I think, is fine, but eh. Ulad Mahand hasn't been great. I don't know if I like Fionn Mooney as a person, but he's also been really good. The rest, I'm very happy with. How's that? Imagine you heard your manager talking about you like that, by the way. Who's your least favourite? That's the question. I think the least favourite might be Ulad Mahand, just because he's not been very good. I'd love him to be good, though. We're playing on our third kit. The lovely black kit, chat. Look at it. We need to pause and see it in game. We've finally worn it. The third kit in all of its glory. What a shirt that is. Beautiful. With the white numbers on the back there, look. Let's see Chucky wearing it. He's got his blue boots on again. Doesn't have to wear any underlayers. How cool. What a shirt. From the Wyverns. Speaking of this shirt. It's very PSG, yeah. This cam mod is so cool, isn't it? Look how cool. Has Luca had a hair? Oh, it's Brooke Myers. Has he always had that hair? Like the mohawk? I think he probably has, hasn't he? Very cool, though. Banging shirt. Speaking of that shirt, if you go to... Somebody put in the chat the store. If you go to the Wyvern store on 4th Wall, if you were to go to that shop, and let me show you it here, there's an interesting update on that. Yeah, very PSG coded. There's an interesting update to this shirt here. Let me put it on the screen for you. Why is that massive? Anyway, that'll work. We'll make it work. There is the ability, if you wanted to buy this shirt. The fan version of this shirt is actually available to purchase if you want to. Again, like with all of the things that I've put on the shop here, I'm not expecting loads of people to, but a few people did say about buying shirts and stuff. I did create it. I have no idea. I'm not going to go on and lie to you. It's through 4th Wall, so I have no idea how, like, what the quality of this is actually going to be like and stuff, but it looks quite cool, doesn't it? I've ordered one for myself so that I can show you, so if you want to hold off until that, then go for it. But for oh, sorry, giving my card details away. It's kind of hidden there. We're all good. If you wanted to order a shirt, it comes with Chucky 9 on the back as well, but there is a fan version of it. Obviously, we couldn't have things like Adidas and stuff on there, but there is a shirt available to buy should you fancy it. Can you send me the link to the Three Counties website? Yeah, if someone does the ! Website, it will be there, Crispy. ! Wyverns. It's wyvernsfc.com, by the way. It's not that hard to find, but yeah. There's the link to the... Hang on a minute. Have you seen what's just happened? I need to go to full cam. How can I... If I just move out the way, chat, look what Lenny has just done. I knew he wanted to be the star of the show. He knew he was on shot and he's gone and sat there. It's not going to focus on him. Thank the Lord for Google Pay, yeah. What a ridiculous dog. It's kind of like it's doing some type of effect there where it's like coming in. What a ridiculous dog. Anyway, I feel like we need to get back to matters at hand. We're in a game. Let's get back to the game. Let me move over here. Ridiculous Lenny. I can't put him so that he's actually in the shot there because he's right behind me. Unless I put... Can I go like... Aha. Chat. If I sit back, you can now see Lenny. If I go... Oh, my word. If I go even further this way. There you go. You've got your ridiculous Lenny cam. We're all here for Lenny. Exactly. Right, let's go to broadcast. We're underway. I need to put the speed up again, don't I? After watching Chucky's goal. Let's go 1.5. Sudbury away from home. The final game before the big derby day. This is it. Reaver claims that one and we're underway. Lenny's watching on. That's actually quite a cool artsy shot as well, isn't it? Of like the corner. This is what I mean. This is why I wanted to do this camera, because you can get such cool angles now of everything. You can actually see that's the Hereford graphic. How do I get across to that? That's weird. There. That's like the Hereford graphic in a frame. Chucky! Off the post or a corner. Good save. But yes. Here we go. It looks cool in this as well. The graphic, the black kit looks cool with the red on it. Look. As it's set up here. All right. What is the Worcester score? Has there been an update in that one? Are they playing? I'm not sure. But we are 0-0 after 12 minutes. Kind of slow for us, actually, this. Flowers. Into Radojevic. Into Chucky. Into Myers. Into Flowers. It's good football. Good save. Was he onside? I think he was. What a kit. It looks so good. Look at him. Look at the dog. Look at the pose he's doing. He's like... We are all here for Lenny. Of course we are. Right. Charlie Farr into Luca. Into Ronaldo Flowers. Chucky. Look at the football we're playing on the edge of their box. One touch stuff from us. Luca goes for goal and over. Didn't really end up creating a chance. In the end, we ended up shooting from range. But the football before that was very nice, wasn't it? Maybe play around with some cam angles on a vid or two. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to now. Basically, since I've had it set up so that it works, I've not recorded a video. But for this week's video, I'll definitely try some other cool stuff. Like, make the most of having, like, a whole room that I can use. He's off, by the way. He just left the room. Make the most of having, like, a whole room to actually be able to do some different angles. Chucky! Chucky scores 1-0.
His name's Chucky. He's a star. He is Caleb Chukwu Emeka.
Monte Williams as well, by the way.
He
What
scores
signing he's been. He
goals
couldn't really miss, but
at the
it hits the
lane
defender.
and easy. Chucky is his name.
1-0. I'll go back to this angle where you can see the game. Back from dad taxi duties. Have we played Worcester yet? Next game, Magic Ped. The very next one after this one. Ronaldo Flowers wide. You've not missed it. It is now Derby Day approaching. Let's check in after this corner. This is why you go broadcast, by the way, because you get those little angles, don't you? They are cool. Chucky doesn't win the header, but Vontae Williams over. Should have bicycle kicked it. Yeah, he would have scored more if he did that. What are Worcester up to? They are still top by 4 points, which means they've played their game in hand, haven't they? They're 3-0 up against Harborough, and they've played their game in hand, so they are now 4 points clear of us. They're going to be silly. Z does a lot with two cams and moving around a lot. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've done it previously in the past, but I want to do more of it. It's just better. The thing is, if you've only got one camera, moving around a bit is a nightmare. If you've got two, and one is much more portable, like I've made this one now, it actually works. That's the problem. Because like where I've got mine set up perfectly for streaming, I don't want to go moving that around because it's a nightmare with all the cables and stuff. But yeah, exactly. All right. 1-0 to us. We can write off that Worcester result already. They've already won it. Oh, yes. Oh, my word. Keeper does save in the end, but that was a chance. The game has now kicked off for United Palace, or Palace United, I should say. Please don't spoil it for people who might be watching on a slightly delayed stream for whatever reason, illicit or otherwise. So if something happens, give it a minute and then you can talk about it. Or if you must mention that something's happened, you use the term football happened so that you don't spoil it for people, because it's nothing more annoying, especially if you support the team. Or otherwise, if you are worried about that, be careful with the chat because, you know, other people might be watching it type of thing. Good effort that. Good save. I might get the game up on my phone, actually. If Palace lose and Liverpool win, we go to 6, right? Something, I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? Because does it really matter at this stage? All that matters is can we actually win a game? Because we're not going to win anyway, so that's the other thing. Myers, the football's being played around again. Still first half here. Look at us. Who made us prime Barcelona, by the way, with the one-touch football? Is it the bar? Would have been too good of a goal. Maybe. And then straight at the keeper. What we're really watching for in this game, by the way, United Palace, is how many stats can... That's not the right game. How many... Is it on... What's this game on, by the way? Is it televised? I assume so. Is it TNT? What we're really looking for is like Wharton and Bruno stats. TNT it is. So this is like their early kickoff, but moved to Sunday, I assume. All right, I've got it. Thank you. I'm usually 1 minute after the normal stream. Exactly. So it's just one of those things. We don't want to spoil it for people, but let's try and avoid that if possible. All right, just checking you can't see that on the weird angle we've got. I don't think you can now. Okay, 1-0 at half time. Very long half that, but we've been completely dominant for the first time in this lovely kit. Can we go and compound our victory second half? 22 shots first half. It's good football. Really good football. But only 1-0. Charlie Farr with the throw-in down the right-hand side. Into Luca. In towards Flower at the back post. Good save keeper. This keeper must be having a very good game. I wonder what his rating is. It's been a very good 7.8, 7.9. We've had lots of shots on target. Is it possible to send me your tactics file, please? No. Well, to be fair, it is. If you become a Claytreon member on the Patreon and you want the tactics, I will send it over there happily, yes. I watched the stream at 1.25 speed to stop it dropping behind. Does that work, does it? That's interesting. Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's the thing with having it so that the stream is at a decent resolution, which I do think we have to do because it becomes a video afterwards. We do have a little bit of a delay with the YouTube side of it, but if you're only watching on YouTube, it shouldn't be the biggest deal, but it's one of those. 1.25, does that work? Interesting. You don't have to listen to my slow voice either then, do you? Good tip. Good tip. Right, still only 1-0, an hour in here, and we have a highlight that Sudbury it looks like it's going to be a Sudbury That looked harsh, but the referee's given a pen. Radojevic, Luka has conceded it, and despite dominating, it could be 1-1. Can Riva keep the pen out? He can! Keeper saves! Big save! Yeah, if you want to chat, it's a problem. Very true. Luka conceded the pen. Riva kept it out. 20 to play. We've had 28 shots, and we nearly conceded an equaliser. Let's do a change or two. Neto to Shearer on. Let's do the usual change of moving Chucky to the wing, and we'll take Ronaldo Flowers off for Sol Cader. I don't know if Myers can. Yeah, we can. And we'll put Chucky wide right, and that can be our one change for now. 4.2 XG, and we've managed to put 1 in the net. It's silly, isn't it? Are we about to get properly FM'd, even if we've kept that penalty out? Other keepers still with a higher match rating. Yeah, 8.2. Vontae Williams, by the way. What a signing. It does go to show fast players in this engine still so good. Because he didn't have all of the attributes that Kinsella had. But because he's fast and can dribble, he's on an 8.6. And he hasn't dropped below a 7, I don't think, since he's been here. Fionn Mooney with Cader in the middle. With Chucky in the middle. Cader's shot blocked. Cleared. Another shot. Vontae Williams loses it. There's 8 to play, and I think there could be a sting in this tail. Oh, my word. He's pelted that back to the keeper. He did well. Don't go and concede an equaliser here, because it does deem that Derby day a little bit meaningless unless we keep the pressure on. Because right now we're 4 points behind, but if we beat Worcester, we go within a point of them. And it's suddenly a proper title race then, isn't it? Mooney. Straight through the middle. Deflected. Keeper gathers. 7 to play. Pace and jump and reach still really good. Oh, for sure, yeah. Sona chests that down. He's very good. Very good centre-back signing, Sona and Johnson. I like them both. 6 to play. Do I just waste time here? I don't want to, but is that the meta thing to do? Riva boots it long. Oh my god, Sudbury have got the ball. This is going to be their highlight. This, yeah, Harambul or not. They're on the attack. I knew it. How much did I know it? There's no reason to fear this really, other than knowing Football Manager. They've gone and scored an equaliser in the 89th minute. It's so predictable. Big header. Straight into the back of the net from Lee Alex. And now we need to try and win the game. They've gone very attacking, to be fair to them. But look at that. 4.82 XG. Silly. How do we win this game? I don't think we've got the subs to make a difference. We've got a defensive midfielder and two. I suppose we could do defensive midfielder and move Chucky back up front. We could do that. Let's do that. Let's go 2 strikers. Kader, Chucky. Then Mooney goes there. Myers goes there. I need to sort that with this, but it'll be like that, I think. Let's leave them forward as well. And then what I do is I bring off... I suppose we could do that anyway. But if we bring off... I'll tell you what I'm going to do as well. We're going to move Luca into the 10 and play 1 DM. Like that. I'm going to keep these high on this as well. We're going to do this to see if we can win it. We'll do... I don't need to sub anyone, do I? We're going to do that. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Ear stream. Yeah, we're having an ear stream. The other camera died. So we've decided we like this meta angle. First time seeing my ears, probably ever. Here we go. It's them on the attack. Sudbury to win it. Saved by Reaver. Hopefully that's not the end of the highlight and we get the ball up towards their goal now. Can we find a winner? 1.5 minutes to play. We've got all the attackers. We didn't even... That wasn't the highlight we've drawn. How have we drawn this game? 35 shots. 35 shots. 18 on target. 4.84 XG. 15 corners. And we've drawn. It means that we've fallen 6 points behind Worcester. And now we go into this derby day needing to win. If we don't win, this title race is going to become quite quickly very difficult to overcome. It's very classic FM. We've been very, very FM'd, but it was so predictable, wasn't it? You could see it coming from a mile off. Pav, by the way, did you see... You need to rewind and watch Chucky's goal from the last game. I'll send you a link afterwards, but it's outrageous. Be good for a Manscaped stream, this. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Do you remember Sendel's White at right back? I do. Do we need him, Hugo? Is that what wasn't... Well, was that necessary in that last game? I am going to rest them because we have this massive game now coming up, don't we? We play that game in 4 days' time. So I can rest them for 2 or 3. I don't really need to rest the keeper, do I? You can come to training. And let's try and get ourselves perfectly primed for Worcester in the derby next match. It's here. It's upon us. Derby day. It doesn't feel great going into it off the back of dropping points either, though. Here we go, though. Here we go. Okay. It's tomorrow. Forrester injured. That's not a great thing. That's a smaller squad. What was the injury? I didn't even see it on here. I think we're good. I'm sure it popped up. YouTube stream, by the way, 61 likes. 49 to go. Nope, 39 to go. You can do it. I reckon you can do that. I want your flares at the ready, chat. Because we now play Worcester City in the derby. Let me move just over here just for this part. I know I'm facing the wrong way. Flares at the ready. We need to pick a team for the derby. Oliver Reaver will, of course, stay in goal. He's been pretty good. Do you keep a keeper on the bench? No, not always. Definitely didn't used to. I had at the start of the save, but not always. I've now not got one on your 6. Reaver keeps goal. Charlie Farr at right back. Vontae Williams at left back. The centre-back partnership pick themselves. Sona and Johnson play there. In midfield, we have the discussion, the choice about whether we go Luca in the midfield or do we play him higher where he is apparently brilliant. but it does mean sacrificing Mooney, who is also pretty brilliant. I think we play Luca and just play him a bit deeper and hope he influences things from there. Ulad Mahand, I think, has to play, despite not being great. Do we drop him? Has Burnett been better? Not by loads. Doesn't quite have the match sharpness, which I think is probably going to do it for me in this one. Mooney super sub isn't a bad idea, but it does mean then playing slightly lesser players in our midfield. Do we lose the midfield battle if we don't do that, you see? And Luca is probably good enough to win us the midfield battle, maybe, is what I'm thinking. I do want to have a good sub, though. Kada's a good sub. But, yeah. Did we get Egan or he go elsewhere? He went elsewhere. Let's go like this, I think. We're going to go Myers on the right, Flowers on the left, Mooney through the middle, Chucky leading the line, of course. With Burnett, let's go Kager, Burnett. No, let's go like this. Kager and Sendles White as the backups in defence. In fact, no. I want Kinsella to be able to come on. I know he can't play right back, but I think we're going to take that risk. Sendles White can play right back if we need him to, right? Burnett to Shearer, Kader. We have Forrester back from injury. So maybe we do Forrester instead of one of these midfield two. In case we need an attacking sub. Let's do that. It is the derby. Are we ready for the derby, chat? Are you ready to get those flares out if we score a goal here? This is about as big as it comes. It's the away game. We go to 6 ways today. And this is how it's going to go down. There's the Worcester team. It's Fraser Forster, Amati, Dawson, Cooper, Ender Stevens, Souza, Romain Sawyers, Andre Ayew, captains the side, Dele Alli, Helder Costa, and Frankie Bishop. JTB is only on the bench. Is the main cam cool enough yet? Probably a good question. Should we put it back for this game? Let's do it. If I go camera crop now, I turn that one off. We are back. Like this. Okay. That team is silly. In fact, I'd go as far as saying there's probably no hope of it on us actually beating them, is there? What chances do you give us here? What is your score prediction? Is there any way we can beat that team? Look at their bench. Jeff Hendrick, Victor Moses is on their bench. Tom Lockyer and Lewis Webb. Probably not. But they don't have Caleb Chukwuemeka, do they? So maybe we can do a madness. Go out there and impress me. Away at 6 ways, which is packed, by the way. What a lineup. Frankie Bishop leads the line as striker. We have Caleb Chukwuemeka leading the line as striker, though. 2-2. A win here brings the gap down to 3. A loss gives Worcester a 9-point lead at the top of the table. Look at those Worcester City fans. Where's our little section of 3 counties fans? That's what we need. 2-2. Score predictions from a couple of people. 2-2. It wouldn't be the worst result, would it? It really wouldn't. Did we see the derby name? No, I didn't see it. I'll check it after. What happened to Dele Alli? He's just playing his football. He's enjoying it. We are underway. Luca plays out wide to Charlie Farr in the derby. You got FM last game, so there's always a chance we could FM them, couldn't we? We really could. Here we go. We've had the first shot. We've kept Worcester down to 0 shots so far. We've had it's actually a decent XG for a shot as well. We've got an attack. Charlie Farr down the right-hand side into Brooke Myers. Luca beats, comes away from the tackle. Luca on his own. Shoots over. First shot in anger. It's been a good, solid start for us. Fraser Forster boots it long. Johnson dominating. Frankie Bishop with the header. And we're on the attack again here. Ronaldo Flowers, Vontae Williams. Deflected cross. Kept in by Fraser Forster, though. There will be no corner there. What is this highlight? I don't know what's happening. Surely Bishop's not going to win headers, though. And they keep going long to him. This could suit us. Luca, ball over the top. Ronaldo Flowers is in behind. He's missed it. He's missed it. I don't know what's just happened. That was a chance. A real chance. I'm back from Tesco. The Chucky goal sounded incredible. Commentary did it justice. It was incredible. You need to go back and watch it. Watch it on Match of the Day tonight. 22 minutes. We're doing okay here, aren't we? My prediction, I didn't actually say mine, Hugo. I reckon the 2-2's about good. I reckon I'm going to say we're going to sneak it 1-0. Ronaldo Flowers looking to get that goal now. Chucky into the box. Chucky scores against Worcester City. Of course he does. It's a Chucky goal in the derby. Who else?
His name's Chucky.
Who else?
He's a star. He
Absolutely brilliant finish from him. Out of his body. Edge of the box.
He scores
Smashes it
goals.
left foot. Top corners.
The lane and easy. Chucky is his name.
What a goal that is. What a start we've had. Get your flares out. Chucky gives 3 Counties FC the lead in the derby. I'm good, thanks, Dr. Pepper. We're in a very, very intense game of football right now. Beautiful finish. Worcester, though, you'd imagine would have something to say about that. How can they bounce back here at home before half-time? They're going to score. It's disallowed. There's an offside. Craig Dawson's goal will not count. First real highlight from them as well. Enjoy Breezy, but not too much. Enjoy it by being disciplined. Oh, God, this is scary. Ender Stevens down the left-hand side. Our right. Punch by Reaver. Taken by Fionn Mooney. He's got Chucky with him. Can he find the big man up front, or can he go alone? Fionn Mooney, what a run this is. It's a good save by Forster. How often do you see that? The brilliant solo runs and then just the easy save at the end. He could have given it to Chucky as well. It's a great run. Forster saves. It's been a great first half from us. It was very Michael Owen-like, wasn't it? As we approach half-time, this title race is not over. Because I think we're proving that we're as good as Worcester City here. Their team has big names, but they're old. We've got fun, young, energetic players and a talismanic striker. I think we can take them all the way here. I was screaming past, weren't we all? At half-time, though, we lead 1-0. And I'm going to keep things exactly the same. I know that there's, in the chat, people asking to go Harambal, to go defensive, but not yet. If we get close towards the end, that is absolutely the play. For now, though, we keep the pressure on because we've been the better team. Dele Alli is indeed playing. He plays as the 10 behind Frankie Bishop. But so far, they've looked like creating very little. Andre Ayew, 6.2. That's a chance, though. That is a chance here, or a chance beginning here for Worcester. Williams is being talked to by the ref. It's going to be a free kick. Back post header, Daniel Amati, 1-1. Oh, it's a set piece that's undone us as well. It's a good ball in from Howder Costa. And it's Amati up above. Is it Charlie Farr at the back post? No. Who is it? I can't see it there. Oh, dear. A set piece undoes us. The irony of that. Lads, we need to go again. Now even more so we don't change anything. We're going to go again. Can we do what we did before and get a goal to put us in front? Ronaldo Flowers, ball over the top. Chucky looks offside. He's hit the post anyway. The flag. Stay down. We've hit the post. How can we change this? Is there a change where we bring Kader on and move Chucky wide to try and get ourselves ahead here? Or do we try and take a point? Do we go 4-3-3? Potentially. Luca. Into Charlie Farr. Into Brook Myers. We're on the attack anyway here. Fionn Mooney has got players in the middle if he can get to a crossing position. He can. There is Ronaldo Flowers to give 3 Counties the lead again. 2-1 to the Yellow and Blues. It's a beautiful run from Fionn Mooney. And the finish from Ronaldo Flowers. Don't you worry about it. 3 Counties are here to win this game. Now Harambal maybe. 66 on the clock and it's 2-1. We've deserved that. Back in the lead at the derby. Come on, you 3 Counties. Koitka, exactly. Come on, you Wyverns, it would be though, wouldn't it? Koiwa. Vontae Williams, don't do anything silly from here, my friend. That is absolutely fine. Boots it long to Chucky, who can't win the header. But we have got the ball back again. We're on 74, and now it's time to go a little bit more sensible. But I don't want to do it too early. Ball through JTB, of course. He's missed it. He's missed it. What a chance. 76. Right, we're going to change. We're going to go to balanced. 4-3-3 gives control. It kind of does, doesn't it? I don't want to go to that. Do we just change to another midfielder on and just do this? Maybe. Because what we do is you go like that, you go like that. Mooney can actually play in there, you know. I hate all of the clicking, yeah. He can actually go in there. And then out of possession, how does that transition? Maybe just dropping him back in. Then it kind of works, doesn't it? Those players just dropping into that. It kind of looks like that. I don't hate it. I don't know how he missed that chance. What a chance it was for him. I need to do subs just to see this through. Mooney maybe starting in there isn't the thing. It's not. Let's do this. I think it's worth trying it. The defense is worn out. Yeah, I'm going to try and get to 80 and then I'm going to stagger my subs to try and finish this game off. We're now going to go. First, I'm going to do subs. We're going to do Charlie. I didn't have the right back on there, did I? We'll do Kinsella on at left back for legs. We'll do... Let's do Burnett for Radojevic. No, let's do Burnett for Ulad Mahand. Flowers is knackered, so we'll do Forrest. No, I'm going to stagger them. So we'll do that, and then we've got another sub, right? Do I have 5 subs, or is it 3? Highlight. Oh, God. Oh, God. Forster goes long for Worcester. Chucky's got the ball here, though. He's been brought down, but Flowers takes over. We're looking for a third. Flowers to the byline. Goes alone. Finds Luca, who's missed the sitter. That's his daily sitter. And it's a great chance to win us the game. Right, we're going to go time wasting. Oops, more often. Get to 86. Then we do another save. We do have 5 subs. We've got time to do this. Let's also do Ronaldo Flowers off for Forrester. Let's also do... If we do Chucky wide for Myers, we bring on Cader as well. And then we've got one more stoppage for a sub as well. We are into the last minute. We're into 5 minutes of added time. Let's now do Sendel's right back as the final change to waste more time. 4 minutes to play. Can we go to Worcester and beat them on Derby Day? It would be a huge result for us. And that is exactly what we've got and done. It's a 2-1 win at Sixways to beat Worcester City against all of the odds. This title race is not over, chat. It is not over. Get your flares out because Chucky and Flowers have scored the goals to win at Sixways. What a result. Against, by the way, this Worcester City team. Frankie Bishop, 6 stinker and hooked. Who does he think he is? Dele Alli, 6.4. JTB, 6.3, Mr. Sitter. Andre Ayew, 6.1. Who do we think they are? All we need is Ronaldo Flowers. Exactly. What a win. We are going to take them to the... Dropping those points in that game before this as well is so much more disappointing now where we got FM'd. We can take them all the way. The league table is now 3 points at the top. And I'm hoping, really hoping, that Sam Allardyce is troubled by this. I'm hoping he is troubled by this as he loses to his rivals. I'm hoping that it makes them just slip up a little bit. That maybe their next few games, they aren't quite as confident as you'd think they would be. And maybe they can start to drop some points because we've gone there and beaten them. And what a victory that is. 15 wins, 4 draws from us. We stay unbeaten in the league. They've now lost a game. 3 points is the difference. It could, and it probably, hopefully, will be huge. And I think, to be honest, chat, that is the perfect place to pause things for today. We've got to that Worcester game. It is now near enough the end of November. And I think we're going to call it there for today because I feel like that's the high we end on. We've done 2.5 hours, which is about right with my throat, the way it feels. I think we then continue and then next stream, the big aim, even if we try and... Do you know what? We can do it. The next aim, the next stream gets us to January and then it's all about transfers. Then it's about halfway through and then we're not far away from the youth intake. And then we've got hopefully a title race on the on the cards as well. Memories made today. You were there. If you were there for the first big win of this save, you were there. Remember that. The Kettering game, is it Kettering? Do we have the FA Cup draw yet? We don't. We are still in the cup. When is that? Do you know what? I will check that. When do we have the FA Cup draw? Does it tell you? I've just put in F draw there. Because we are still in the FA Cup as well, aren't we? They haven't played. Oh, they have. Is this the draw? Are these replays? We've had the draw. We were there. It's on your fixture. I missed it completely. Chat, we play Huddersfield Town of League One. 7th of December. Apologies, chat. I missed it completely. We are playing Huddersfield of League One at home. That should be a very decent little earner for us as well. Hopefully, if we win that, that takes us to the third round as well. Will we beat a League One team? Probably not. But it would be nice to think that we could, couldn't we? There's some big teams gone out. Who did Worcester get in this as well? Worcester got Barnsley, also League One. Imagine a third round draw against Worcester. We know we can beat them now as well. Right, chat. That has been historic. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for all of the resubs, all of the follows. Thank you for people who have dropped a sub over on YouTube as well. I can see you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for those of you who have liked the stream on YouTube too. Please continue to do so. 67 likes means that you can do a few more, I reckon. Pop those up to 100. Before you go, drop a like. That would be very, very helpful. And I will see you next time. Possibly, I'm just trying to think. There will definitely be a midweek stream, probably Wednesday, if I'm going to be honest with you, chat. But it hopefully might be before that, and maybe do an extra one too. But either way, we'll see how I feel with how videos and things go like that as well. But definitely more streams coming thick and fast. Stream highlights as well coming to the channel too. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Up the Wyverns. See you later. Bye-bye.